that writes modules.
Oh.
And I'm grabbing one for quarantine because I'm going to get asked to DM a every other week game for my Rochester friends.
I see.
Cool.
Yeah. And fuck if I'm doing another like 90% homebrew campaign. I will die.
Those are tricky. How's that going,
I'm
Ryan?
doing it off the cuff.
And pretty well too.
Okay, now here's a question. Can I open up multiple tabs of the same thing in Adobe?
I don't know
That's a
because I
great
don't use
question.
Adobe.
You can always make multiple copies of the PDF you want to look at.
That is definitely the solution. Well, it's definitely the simplest solution.
It's a solution.
Thank you, Derek.
Welcome. I did that earlier.
Because I just want a bunch.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
Gracias.
Come back.
Copy. Paste. 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 Cap has
Yes.
tabs. I have something else entirely. Open all.
Where we're going, we don't need tabs.
If you don't crash your computer, I will be impressed.
I thought you were going to say, I'll be disappointed.
I only opened 6 copies.
Oh, okay. I wasn't counting.
I have like 30 tabs on my Microsoft open.
Okay, but do you guys...
I've got like 3 tabs open and my computer is barely handling it.
Oh, gracious. There we go. Now I have a bunch, so I can open one to page 90, and that's the skills. And I can open up another one to the drugs page, because we're gonna need some drugs.
Yeah.
Someone's
Is it time for some
PTL.
jazz?
No,
I like that we
None
all
of-
chimed in with
None
our
of
drug
us
of choice.
None of us used any substances whatsoever.
no.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Where's the drugs page? Hey,
Jazz is pretty nice.
Yeah, the drugs page is later in the manual than you think it is.
Yeah, it's like it's deep in there.
Okay, so
Much
Novacoat.
like with Doctor Strange, the warnings are in the back.
Novacoat
God, I
has
love that
both
movie.
types of addiction.
It sure heckin' does, bud.
Okay.
Oops.
Let me go to the addiction. Oh.
You
hey.
thought Chatterbox was gonna make this easy on herself? Ha 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 ha.
That's weird. One of my tabs went off beat.
Oh damn.
It's all fucky now.
Not fucky.
It is. How do I unfuck it?
No. No. Don't fuck it.
You made a fucky wucky. Now you've got to get in the forever
Now
box.
you've got to get in the forever box.
Excuse her.
Hold on.
Kev, do you have that meme?
Yes.
Captain
Thank you.
Kirk has that meme. There we go.
I'm putting it in general chat. Fuck you.
Oh god. Oh, I see. That's the forever box.
Oh, well,
Makes a lot of sense.
does make sense.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know what you meant, and then I saw it and I was like, I know exactly what you're saying. Alright. Wow.
Oh, substance abuse and addiction. My bad. It was literally one page over.
Ding,
Okay.
ding.
So during 11 minus addiction rating weeks in a row. So lower addiction ratings are more dangerous. Oh no, wait, never mind. Higher addiction ratings are more dangerous.
Only when you're going through withdrawals, though, I think.
No.
Seems like. No?
No. Trust me.
Oops.
Okay.
All right.
So first, make a logic and willpower roll.
Sure.
All of us?
No, just Chatterbox.
Okay.
Logic. 3, 4. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
2 hits and 1-1.
All right. Now make me a body and willpower roll.
Sure. What's my body? It's the same as my logic. Ooh. 2 hits, no ones.
This is fine. I'm certain you can keep pushing this beast further and further. What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, we're having fun. We're having a good time. I got blood coming out of my mouth. You know, all my friends are here.
You got hacked by a super entity.
Yeah,
At least we're all together.
we're all together, and that's what matters.
Mostly.
Well, we'll you know, we'll
Well,
get him back.
Yeah.
By chance, does anyone else have a stronghold or hideout?
I mean, you
I
guys
mean-
could go back to the Hawk's Nest.
I don't think he's going to go back there. We might as well
Yeah.
clear it out of any
Might
stuff
as-
we left behind.
Exactly. Might as well use up the rent.
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 That's
Who
rich.
pays rent?
I mean, a
We're
lot of
not.
people pay rent, not fucking Nighthawk. The turrets are there to ensure he never has to pay rent again.
It's just a key point. There are turrets.
Also,
I'm gonna work on that.
the turrets are
Yeah,
key
we-
to accept you, and seriously, Farsight, you could take those turrets down if you wanted to.
I probably will just to reprogram them.
Let's just
That's
let's
probably
just
a
go
good
to the
idea.
hideout then.
They're really just there to keep away the dishonest people.
Raising my hand, Mr. DM.
What up?
How much time has passed, and how do I get rid of some of this stun damage?
You guys are currently lying in hospital beds. It has been
Okay,
5
good.
minutes since last session. You've all had
It
just
felt
enough
like
time-
forever.
I know. You have had just enough time to have your little conversation about what the fuck is going on. Who's doing a
Yeah.
fucky wucky, so we can figure out who needs to go into the forever box.
That's a
I'm-
pretty good discussion.
I'm pretty much full health.
I
That's good.
have 10 out of my 12 physical and most of my stun damage back. I got a little fucked up at the end getting that one punch from the vampire, but I'm not too banged up.
If PK gives me a high five too hard, I'm gonna get knocked out again.
That's not good. Well, do we have the time now for me to do any medical work?
Nah, you've done
No.
as much medical work as you can on these wounds.
Okay.
You'll have to let Time the Healer take care of the rest.
Gross.
Just let me sleep it off. It'll be fine. I gotta say, I like your street docs place. They're real nice.
Dr. Gums is the best in town, I swear. And his niece is delightful. She's a fucking treasure. Her name is Denise, which is hilarious. Gums' niece, Denise.
Denise.
Denise the niece, that's exactly what I call
Denise.
her. Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
sure she hasn't heard that one before.
I'm positive.
Never.
Excuse me.
She's heard it like 20 times, like yesterday. Oops. Yeah, should we go back to the hideout and get some rest on and then make our plan from there, maybe?
I suppose if we can walk out of here, we probably should free up the beds, you know.
Yeah. Did everybody feel good with that?
I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I got no preference where I get my nap on.
Just as long as there are naps.
Exactly.
Preferably not a dirt nap.
No.
Yeah, those are pretty bad.
So I guess we'll head back to Nighthawk's place.
You good to drive?
I'll hack it while someone's driving. That way it's all set for us.
Perfect.
Oh man, I'm trying to find a good image of Dr. Gums' place. So I guess this.
Yes, please.
Oh,
Also, is Dr. Gums a human?
Yes, Dr.
Oh.
Gums is a human and his nurse is a dwarf. Well,
This
quote unquote,
look at that.
nurse.
look at that! It's pristine. That's what's so nice about it. You know, it's really clean. It could be dirtier. It could
Yeah,
be
that
much,
actually-
trust me, it could be much, much dirtier.
It's actually a fairly good one.
It could have been in an actual alleyway.
This is true.
Oh, we've all been patched up in an alley before.
Yeah.
I assure you, the deep weed in that hookah is medicinal.
Isn't it always?
Yeah.
Right answer.
Even if I'm not using it for medicinal purposes, that doesn't mean it doesn't have medicinal benefits.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
I don't
could
like
be good
that
or bad.
sound.
Yeah, that could be good or bad.
Don't worry about it.
I'm
and
worried.
that's, you
I'm
always
worried about
say
it.
that, and then I worry
more.
about it.
Yeah, that's just saying worry more.
Right?
Anyway, so you guys show back up at the Hawk's Nest. Farsight, give me a simple logic and electronic warfare roll.
Sure thing.
No pressure. Just don't get us pumped full of bullets.
I forgot to. Where did it go? I'm looking for the tab for the dice.
It's pinned. So if you go up at the
Is
top
it?
where it says general chat and you click the little thumbtack looking thing, it
Oh,
brings up the pinned messages. And
nice. Thank you for doing that.
no problem.
All right. Let's see. It was willpower and logic.
Logic and electronic warfare.
Okay. There we go. I have 1 and 1 hit.
Well, you look over their coding, and dear God, it's bad. You're pretty sure this is written in some sort of variation of BASIC. It's like 10
Yeah.
detect RFID, 20 like if yes. Oh fuck, this is a mess.
Oh man, it's for virtual basic or dark basic. I've got to update it. It's the only way.
Updating it will take some work, if only because of how poorly crafted they are. Like, it will take you a long time because they are so shitty. Fucking with them too much might, like, activate them.
Okay, I'm gonna just start writing a replacement program, and I'll be on that mode.
Sounds good. You're gonna want to order some RFID tags if you can, and then give one to all the party members. That'd be the best way to go about it.
Okay, now how would I do that?
RFID tags are fucking cheap. I'm pretty sure you can just buy some at like a stuffer shack.
Oh,
And RFID, you know what? Let me look up what a real RFID tag is, because they're a thing that exists.
Yep.
Hey, RFID tags are a type of tracking system that use smart barcodes in order to identify items. RFID is short for radio frequency identification, and as such, RFID tags utilize radio frequency technology.
cool.
Basically, it allows the tracking program in the turret to recognize what it's supposed to be shooting at. If you have a tag, it understands it's not supposed to shoot at you.
Okay, that works. So I'll just stuffer shack away.
Like RFID tags are used for like goddamn everything.
So we probably all have them.
Well, no, like you need to. Each RFID tag can only be tagged to a certain thing.
Ah,
Like there are standard tags, data chips, security tags, sensor tags, and stealth tags.
Okay.
And each of these tags do different things. Like car keys, I mean, maybe if you've got an antique vehicle, but for the most part, you have an RFID tag. that tells that you plug into your car and it tells you, yes, start me up.
Okay.
That's why we had to hotwire Bertha.
Right.
Which worked brilliant.
Tags are used for geotagging locations and objects, leaving a virtual AR message for anyone who comes by. Employee tracking, access control, owner contact information for everything from vehicles to pets, vehicle and weapon registration, and so on. They can also be used as tracking devices, periodically transmitting GPS data to the Matrix.
Nice.
Like you can use a data chip to contain. It doesn't say how much data they can contain. You need to plug them into a universal data connector found on just about any device. So like, if you've got someone that's got a disc, you're gonna have to go dig up a DVD player. For the most part, people use data chips to send things securely in meat space.
Yeah, I've got 10 data chips on me.
Nice. You probably want some
Sexy.
standard tags, and they literally cost 1 new yen a piece.
Then I will buy 20 from the closest stuffer shack.
Sounds good. You find a well-guarded stuffer shack. It is it is a frequent haunt for the Anarcho Boys of Steel, with a Z, of course. They're a small-time orc gang that protect this place. They don't give you any undue lip or any undue anything. They're mostly just here to hang out and make sure nothing bad goes down. They seem to be,
I am cool.
As far as gangs go, they seem to be terribly honest. But, yeah, you buy your data chips and go
I
about
feel
your
that.
business.
Alright. Should probably write their name down. Because that's respectable.
You know what? We love an earnest gang.
It's a very small time. You get the distinct impression they're going to get knocked over and killed one of these days.
Oh, bless them for trying, though.
We're taking this one back for the hood.
You damn
What's the
right.
name of this
Alright,
particular
so
type of establishment?
It's a stuffer
I
shack.
buy 20.
Stuffer shack.
I buy 20 chips.
You successfully buy 20 chips. Let me see if I can find you an image of a
Sorry,
stuffer
wrong
shack.
game.
Still
Correct
fun.
game, I think.
Still applicable.
Check it out.
I'm just
a
imagining.
stuffer shack.
Huh.
I was imagining something much more hoardy hole. What the fuck is NERPs?
Fucking
And
nerds!
how do I get some?
Buy some!
I
What
want
are
them. What are they?
Buy some nerps!
I hope that's an N. That is an N, right?
That
Because that
is-
could also be a skewed H, in which case I do not want that.
No, that's definitely nerps.
Okay, then I want some
Is it like a
NERPs.
beverage?
It's either a candy or a soda or both.
I was about to say, I feel like it's a candy.
It's got to be like a candy that, or an icy flavor that's so sour it like burns your taste buds off.
Oh, that sounds good.
That's Chatterbax's
they're-
favorite kind of thing. It's just fucking sour ass candies. Mm.
Oh man, let me see if I. Oh, God.
Sometimes they just eat a lime for kicks. You never
On
know.
the Shadowrun wiki, NERPS stands for New Exciting Retail Products. Advertisements for NERPs are generally vague, ambiguous, and contradictory as to their exact nature or purpose.
So it's like a
It's-
Ubik. You
It's a
just don't know what it
stand-in
is.
for the latest trendy consumer product to hit the market.
Amazing.
Real-life examples include Tamagotchi, Pogs, Pet Rocks, Kale chips, and fidget spinners.
Gotcha. So it's just whatever is trending.
Yeah, it's whatever trinket
This-
you can
this
buy
is
at a
the
gas
way
station for a couple bucks.
The neon sign is the way for the stuffer sack to say, like, the things you've been seeing online, we got that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the product changes too quickly. It wouldn't be worth replacing the neon.
Right.
Amazing.
So basically, you guys usually shop at Kong Walmart, Savers Central, Weapons World, Stuffer Shack,
love
Loco
Weapons
Foods,
World.
Mini Mart, Buy Low Foods, Captain Beef, McHugh's, Nacho Mama, Nugget
Oh,
Burgers,
love
Street
Nacho
Pizza.
Mama.
You should not eat so much. Where's McCracken's? God damn it. Oh, my bad. McCracken's is actually family style. When you guys feel like
Oh my
splurging,
god.
you go to
You guys,
McCracken's.
when we finish this mission, we gotta go to McCracken's. We gotta have
That's a
the
good way to
scene-
celebrate.
We gotta have
That's a
that like
promise.
post-credit scene, like where we're all just beat up and bruised and bleeding.
Eating
but we're
shawarma.
eating at yeah, exactly. But we're eating whatever the fuck they serve at McCracken's. Some soy product shaped like chicken.
I think their tagline is "Don't ask what the meat's made of."
Perfect. Sounds excellent. You guys, when we finish this mission, we get Nighthawk back. We're all going out to McCracken's.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean that's good enough
Sounds-
motivation for me.
That's a promise.
Sounds tasty.
That works for me.
All right. I'm going to try and write new software to replace the old software.
sounds good.
How long would that
Alright.
take me in theory?
It depends on how complex you want it to be and how good you want the targeting algorithms to be. At this point, they mostly fire as a deterrent. It's just like, fuck off. But if you want them to actually be really good at killing things, this is going to take a while.
I'm going to put like the time it takes us to drive there into it.
So like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's not very.
Like
it's not
12
very far.
whole seconds.
You're gonna want to spend days coding this.
Okay, so I'm just
Almost
going
only
to
counts in hand grenades and horseshoes. And in this situation, you're counting almost as who dies if they walk too close.
Okay, I'm just going to shut them down then.
That's fair. It always did strike you as a little immoral. Just, you know, what if some kid walks by, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let the kids play in the backyards without having to worry about getting shot by turrets. My god.
But Nighthawk was like, no, the turrets stay. He was adamant on this.
That sounds
Right
like
now,
him.
I'm just going to try for they take pictures of anyone who gets near.
Oh, that's actually really easy to do. Unfortunately, they only capture images in infrared, but I mean, an infrared signature is better than nothing at all.
Yep, I'll take that.
Sounds good.
And I got 6 successes.
Oh man, what's beyond the infrared? Because you begin detecting like you rejigger the infrared cameras on these things, and you rejigger them so much they are now capable of detecting whether someone is awakened.
Oh, nice.
It won't tell you how magical they are, but it will tell you whether they are magic or not.
Well, if we get rated, we'll know at least.
This is true. Yep, it was
So
a
I'm cool.
spellcaster. Noted. Any information is better than less information, right? Right.
Yep. All right, the place is not going to shoot us when we go there, so we definitely need to go there.
Then let's go there.
You go back to the Hawk's Nest.
Woo!
They the turrets like take your pictures, and you're like, that's real neato, kid.
Wait a minute.
Painkiller Flash is a peace sign.
Chatterbox just still has like a mouthful of blood and just a big grin and flipping the double bird. She's just like, ah.
Very, very carefully sneaking up some bunny ears behind Painkiller's head.
Can you reach that high?
Yeah. If I stand up for a second. And we're all sitting down in the car.
Chatterbox like gets down on hands and knees so that Havoc can hop up and do it.
Thanks.
Yep. It was a team effort.
Physical damage healing. The character must rest for the entire day for it to count. Forced naps and unconsciousness still count.
Yay.
Yay. Who wants to go to sleep?
I'm about to say, who's taking naps and who's staying up?
Nap
Naps are my
time.
tradition.
Yeah, nap time.
Yeah.
I think we all nap.
That sounds like Farsight's staying up. I didn't hear him say it
Oh,
was nap time.
Farsight.
I said naps are a tradition.
Oh, fair enough. All right, everybody takes a nap. Everybody give me a body and willpower roll.
You got it.
Hey.
You guys turn on. You guys turn on the cold-blooded terror of doom and just fucking sink into the couch.
Oh, love this one.
How do I fill it naps?
I got 5 hits. And no.
I don't know, maybe from the trauma of getting shot?
Maybe. 4 ones, 3 hits.
Well, I mean, that just means you glitch.
Oh.
So, nightmares?
Well, no. So, you
I
successfully...
rolled 10 dice and got like 7 threes and no successes.
Oh.
Basically,
Havoc,
you
it's
regain
gonna be okay.
as much stun damage as you got hits. That being said, so Farsight, you sink a little too far into the couch,
Oh no!
and you drop all of the RFID tags you just got into the couch.
No.
And I mean, this couch
Oh.
is nasty.
Oh, it eats everything.
They're not gone, but if you're gonna get them out, you'll be risking exposure to something terrible.
I slowly start pulling on the cushion, and I noticed that something sticky is holding it in place.
Yeah.
Oh.
Of course, I have a 1 for strength, so this is going to be fun.
PK, get in there. Help us, scrawny friend. You're the strong one. Oh, PK's out. Never mind.
I get a crowbar.
I'm not against getting my hands grimy. Chatterbox starts rolling up her sleeves and she's like, "Let me in there. You think I haven't put my hands on anything sticky today?"
Wow.
And
Hold on. There's gotta be a smarter way to
fists her
do
hand
this.
into the couch.
Oh, please.
I can't find an image of a disgusting couch.
How's that possible?
Well, we know what you're talking about. We can all imagine a disgusting couch. There's like little patches where the fluff and springs are coming out.
Here we go. No, never mind. I found a disgusting room, but the couch in it is particularly odious.
Oh, take it.
Dun dun dun.
Ugh!
Let's see. Oh!
Chatterbox is gagging the whole time, but she's still like fisting that couch.
Oh,
like, all right, I'm just gonna.
No, it looks like someone threw up on everything.
Yeah.
You managed to take the RFID tags out of the couch, but it is a singularly unpleasant experience. If you actually get rid of this thing. And again, if you did, what would you replace it with? Folding chairs? Fuck that. It brings the room
I have
together.
futons.
Do you want me to
yoga
sterilize those?
What, the futons? They're not quite as bad as the couch.
No,
they're
I
bad,
mean...
but- Oh, my arms? Yeah,
No,
probably.
if you gave me like 2 seconds before you stuck your arms in the disgusting couch, I probably could have helped you. I'm not sure what I can do now.
Well, what's done is done, and now it's done. So I'm just gonna scrub up a bit, and then I'll come back and sleep on the couch.
Havoc looks in an imaginary camera like he's on The Office.
So those who continue napping may continue napping.
Nap.
Yep.
About to say, those who continue napping make nap rolls. Those who do not continue napping will, I don't know, do something productive.
What is a nap roll?
A nap roll is the same as the previous roll.
Body and willpower.
Body and willpower.
Gracias.
I must keep napping.
All right, let's give
My
it a
brain turns to
try.
goo.
Oh, one
Ooh,
hit, one
flying.
and 1 hit. Okay, sleep.
2 of my dice bounced out of my dice box. LOL.
3 hits and 3 ones.
Not a glitch.
I'm rolling a lot of 4s tonight, and that needs to fucking stop.
You'll get your 5s. I believe in you.
I got my entire game's worth of successes last game.
There you go. That's all that matters. That's when we were beating people up.
Oh, my bad. If more than half of the dice you rolled are a 1, then you've got a glitch. And
Oh.
a critical glitch, it means what's a critical glitch? A critical glitch is if a player rolls a glitch and also does not achieve a single hit. This is called a critical glitch. I'm going to change this around. I'm going to say if you get more ones than successes, that means you glitch.
Okay.
And hey,
I like that.
glitches are minor. Don't worry about it. It just means things didn't go according to plan. But a critical glitch will remain the same. If you got more ones, if you got more than half of your pool as ones and also did not get a success, that's when the Drek hits the fan, baby. That's when I start laughing, and I don't know when I'm going to stop.
Oops.
I hope that doesn't happen to me. I have bad things that happen to me.
I mean, do you have unlucky?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh. I didn't even know what that meant, but I heard the other ones go, oh, and I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah, I have bad luck
Uh-oh.
as a quality.
Luck is a measurable
I tried to take
element.
luck. I didn't, but I was thinking about it. I definitely wouldn't take unluck. Aw, Havoc. Okay.
He's such a good boy. Anyway.
Well, I'll be lucky for you.
So another hour passes. Oh, geez, at this point, you guys got to move on to another movie. So you guys move on to... Oh, man. You guys move on to Saintly Hookers.
Oh,
I love
it's so
it.
hard to sleep through this one, but I got
I've never seen this one before.
It's a little on the hot and heavy side.
Oh, it's
Like
so
you
good.
guys are
Steamy.
angling dangerously close to communal pornography watching.
Oh, it's
but
so
I mean,
steamy.
the plot's actually really compelling. Like, you people say, "Oh yeah, I read Penthouse for the articles." No, seriously, you can watch Saintly Hookers for the plot.
Yeah, there's a story, there's characters, there's passion,
boobies.
there's
But
titties.
but
It's
it's
beautiful.
But it's no Razor Girls.
No, it's not Razor Girl Wedding. Razor Girl Wedding has fucking legitimate pathos.
Yeah, that one speaks to the heart of all of us.
Like,
Okay,
Saintly Hookers doesn't really have a moral, strangely enough.
It's entertaining, but that's all it is. Razor Go Wedding is a commentary. Okay?
It speaks to the inner dirtbag.
It speaks
and
to the
Razor
inner
Girl
workings of us all and our society, and especially women's role in that society. Chatterbox is like mumbling some of this speech in his sleep. Like, it's really significant to the moment. Here's a lot of nuance. Razor Girl Wedding. She's just sprawled out like half on the couch, just like snorting and giving her big speech in her sleep. You think she's gonna stop talking when she's asleep? Oh, baby, no.
She's
There's
gonna
no
die
stopping.
talking. Funny story.
When she dies, she's gonna come back as a ghost and haunt you all, but in like a very supportive way.
Funny story. My great grandmother died talking.
Yes, that's how Chatterbox wants to go.
I don't remember. Like I remember her last words were, "I think I shit myself," and then just flatline.
Legendary.
That's yeah.
What an
I'm sorry.
absolute
I'm so
legend.
sorry.
No, bravo. You know, that's
I mean, I never knew her.
listen.
so, like,
all
whatever.
people pass, but like, what a way to go.
But some
Iconic.
of their passings, they stay with us.
Yeah.
Some of us die
sometimes
legends.
in death, that is when we truly live. You know.
So, who is anybody finished with their nap time?
I'm back to full health, or I should be, I believe, based on what I'm understanding.
I would say yeah.
I'm
What?
about to say, sounds like you're full on stun. If you want to heal your physical damage, if you have any left, you're gonna have to rest for an entire day.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I've got 10 out of 12, so I'm not too worried about my physical.
I mean, actually, 10 out of 12, in a couple of days, you could probably patch that up with your first aid kit. But
Yeah?
You gotta spend some time waiting for the surgery to do its magic.
Okay. That's fine.
I mean, alternatively, you could have your dog shaman fix it with magic.
Well, I'll let my dog shaman rest.
Oh yeah, the dog
Let
shaman needs
sleeping
to rest
dogs
for now.
lie.
Yeah, let sleeping dogs lie.
One more time for us laymen in the back. for each hour of this resting?
You make a
How much
body and
stun damage?
willpower roll,
Yeah,
and every hit heals 1 box of stun damage.
everything.
Also, I should mention healing rolls aren't affected by wound penalties.
Oh, that's excellent.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm loaded up on stun damage, so I guess Chatterbox will be the first one to wake up. She just takes her power nap and does her big feminist speech about
So that's
razor girl weddings, and then she like snorts herself back awake at some point. Well, oh my god, is this Saintly Hookers? Oh, I fucking love this movie.
Painkiller wakes up when he hears her watching Saintly Hookers.
PK, you seen this one before?
Like 20 times.
It's so
so good.
So good, bad, and that's my favorite kind of good. You know? Oh,
The
sorry.
thing that's really
We
gets
should-
me about
we
it
should
is
be
like,
whispering because the other one's big.
oh yeah, like the world building, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
It's not just
like the world's kind of like ours, but different.
yeah. Listen, is it smutty? Yes, but like they put their hearts into it, you know, and
Yeah,
they really.
and like the sex is part of the story, man. That's like part of
That's
it.
exactly. It doesn't feel forced. It feels natural. You're like, of course they're fucking. They've been building up this momentum this whole time. This is just what we do while the other ones are snoring. We're like, man, it's so fucking good.
You know what? The plot of Saintly Hookers is about like a sect of nuns that have to start turning tricks to save an orphanage.
Yeah.
Kind of like Hitman Absolution.
Right. It's like the Blues Brothers. If instead
It's
of
like-
playing music, they were having sex with strangers.
It's like the blues. Well, it's like Sister Act, but it got dark.
Oh, yeah.
Whoopi Goldberg had to do some things she wasn't proud of.
Oh, you know what? She's got a cameo in this movie. She's fucking 90
Yes!
years old. And
Yes!
she's just like, "You gotta do
She's
this."
the madame of the new. She's the madame of the nuns now who are turning
Oh my
tricks.
God.
Yes.
The Madame Superior.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. She's the one who's schooling them and training them. Oh,
God.
make it happen, Hollywood! Make it happen.
So, Painkiller, Chatterbox, the two of you,
Yes.
if you choose to wake, can go about your business and try to do some investigation, or you guys can just sort of like chill out and wait for everyone else to get better.
I feel like we should do some investigating. I just don't know what Chatterbox's best way of doing that would be, other than to like hit the pavement and try to start. I don't know, talking to people.
Hitting
But
the streets and gathering rumors
Yeah.
is always a good place to start.
yeah, but I don't know. But if Painkiller has a more specific plan, then Chatterbox is like down to back that.
Well, I don't have anyone to beat information out of, so not really.
Well, I have lots of people who have information, and I have your fists. So, like, let's go do that.
Let's go team up. Saintly Hookers.
Saintly
Seattle.
hookers. Can we like bump fists as we go like saintly hookers?
Oh.
Camaraderie.
Uh,
Yeah. I guess we'll start looking into. I guess Chatterbox wants to look into this precedent of machinery and magic coexisting.
Yeah,
Like-
because that shit's weird.
That
Yeah,
might be
and,
a
like-
little above the Puyallup pay grade.
Yeah, that's the thing, but that's definitely where her head is at.
Right.
But I'm not sure
If-
what I'd be able to find in this place.
Yeah, I mean,
With that.
you could conceivably go to the crime mall.
Mm.
Because, like, they do have talismongers there, and they do have tech Drek there. So, conceivably speaking, you could be able to get some, at least basic information on how that works.
Yeah, I think that's Chatterbox's.
That's a good place
like,
to start.
Yeah, like she's like, I don't know where to start, but I know that that's the weirdest thing out of all of this. So, like, if we start there, like maybe everything else will come together around that. So yeah, PK, you want to come to the crime mall with me?
Sounds good.
Yeah, let's go see what's up with this magic machinery shit, because I am not about that.
Yeah, I'm not happy to hear that.
Oh man, that's not the name of the crime mall. God damn it. Oh well. So you guys go back to the crime mall.
Woohoo! My stomping grounds.
Thankfully, it's not currently being raided by Lone Star. That happens every once in a while. Don't worry
Yay!
about it.
I mean, I've got it rigged so that Winnie might give me a call if it's happening.
You know what?
He takes care of me.
That is true. You got a guy who calls you ahead. I mean, there are a lot of people who have Lone Star cops that call ahead just to say, "Hey,
but Winnie and I have a connection. It's special." Yeah, he's just like, don't make any plans in that area, and I'm like, you got it. I'm staying home.
You, as well as many other citizens in Puyallup, are on a message list. Just like, boop, oh, we're in the crime mall. Send out the word. It's kind of like the opposite of rounding up the usual suspects.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you go to the crime mall. Oh man,
cool.
I can't remember the name of the technology store in here.
Would my home ground perk help me in this situation with the I know a guys and whatnot in finding
like some good
ass?
Will.
Yeah, that's
believe
why
that
I
gives you a
got
+2 dice bonus.
Fuck yeah, I can't wait to use that shit. I've got it in I know a guy, street politics, and Puyallup facts.
Oh, the master of the mall currently is Auntie Palm on the corner of 136th Street East and 122nd Avenue West. Lone Star raids the place from time to time, but the merchants have a highly effective early warning system cobbled together from pirated electronics and useful deals, with a few helpful politicians in Puyallup Hall. All the Blue Crew usually finds is a deserted mall. Sometimes they nab a few of the small fry or their customers, but nothing they can do seems enough to put the mall out of business.
They're just a nuisance, essentially.
Oh yeah, no, totally. At this point, Lone Star has been raiding this place for like over 30 years. At this point, they do
it's just something they do.
Right, it's just tradition. Just like, oh,
it's just a normal Tuesday.
Third Friday of the month. We better raid the crime mall.
Yep. You're like, man, I haven't had some of those, I don't know, soy pretzels in forever. Gotta go get that hot fake pretzel from that hot fake pretzel stand in the mall.
You want to go raid the crime mall? Yeah, I think I do.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I feel that in my heart.
No, you know what? I'm just gonna invent one. You guys head to... Oh, my. You guys head past Lori's Underwear Outfitter and go to the Optimal Machinery Sales.
Ooh. Well, Chatterbox definitely
right next to a stand labeled simply goods.
Oh my god, my favorite stand. They have the best stuff here, PK. We can't go there right now because I'll get distracted, but they're so good.
It's the kind of place you just gotta like set aside an hour just to dig through all the shit.
They really got the goods. They're not lying to you. You know, it's very straightforward. It's real good shit.
Like, the shopkeeper is an almost toothless elf who is speaking Sparethial very poorly.
Yes.
Like, it's very clear that this elf does not speak Sparethial, but they're really playing the bit.
Sylvan, how you doing? You look lovely today.
Cheddar, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I can't stop and say hi, which is unusual for me. I'm very busy, but I love you.
Mwah.
Chatterbox just waves by and she's like, I'm telling you, man, they got the goods. They got the goods.
You head into Optimal Machinery Sales.
Excellent.
Inside is an orc who has approximately 2 essence remaining.
Oh,
wow.
Charming.
He's mostly selling cyberware. A lot of it is clearly secondhand.
Okay. Chatterbox sidles up and goes, "What does this look like? A young orc, or just a vapid, empty orc, or like an older orc?"
This is definitely an older orc.
Okay. Then she's gonna be like, "Hello, sir. I'm wondering if you have or know about any sort of technology that is also capable of interacting with magic. If you know anything about that, or if there's any items in this store that could be helpful with that, like channeling magic or magic and devices interacting together. You know anything about that?
Nah, that don't work. You can't
Like
do
ever?
that. No. Magic
No,
and
like-
tech don't mix.
Because like I've just been hearing some weird rumors. The thing of like magic and machinery.
I mean, you're not gonna find anything like that here.
Well,
It sounds
would
like
you know?
kind of talking about BioWare, maybe? I mean, like,
Oh, maybe.
technology and magic do have this sort of relationship where you can use one to sort of work around the other. I've heard about
Gotcha.
Azzies trying to work on cloning technology to make blood sacrifices so they don't have to keep kidnapping people.
Interesting. So using technology to mimic magic, maybe.
Technology's always been a shortcut.
Right.
I
Gotcha.
want to kill that thing. I don't have claws. I made a knife.
Yeah, exactly. It's a tool like anything else. I got you. Yeah. Would you know where I could learn more about that whatchamacallit? Stuff, then?
BioWare? You're not going to
BioWare?
find any of that around here. You'd have to go towards the arcology way. That shit's real cultured, if you catch my drift.
Oh, it's like where the hoity-toities are at.
Yeah. If you don't
Gotcha.
like he lifts up his Furiosa-esque arm and says, if you don't want something that's made out of chrome, if you still want some flesh left, you go for the BioWare shit.
Gotcha.
Super expensive.
Gotcha.
Primo shit.
It's-
but I bet
right,
you
it's
could
the
find a
high-tech.
researcher who could talk about it.
Oh, in that area?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah?
All
Alright.
Man, did I... Oh, there we go. Security level Z! 2d6 hours. I can't remember which of the 3 corporations moved in. It wasn't Ares. I think it was not the Azzies. Goddamn, the Az technology. Az technology is not allowed anywhere near Tir-Tangier. They'll throw a fucking fit.
They got beef, it sounds like.
Oh, you know what? Oh, hey! Ranging from BioWare cybernetics and anti-aging experiments, so Evo is one of them. And then let's toss in Neonet and... Oh no, Neonet wouldn't make sense. Well, let's, Mitsuhama used to have really big branches around here, so let's say they branched out. So Mitsuhama and Shioways moved into the arcology after Renraku got the boot after the Thon incident.
Oh.
I mean, that was
Gotcha.
50 years ago, but like, god damn. You've
Yeah.
never seen so much red ink in your entire fucking life.
I mean, you don't know what I've seen, man.
It's true.
Is Renraku
But
gone?
also probably not.
No. Renraku is still like a member of the Big Ten Corporation, but they used to own the Seattle Arcology.
Oh, okay.
Oh, gotcha.
And then after the Thon incident, they couldn't pay in on their debts.
Oops.
So, and no single corporation was able to buy them out, but Ivu, Mitsuhama, and Shioways were able to move in. Shioways has a prominent nuclear energy presence in the city, so for them to move in just made perfect sense. Just like, hey, we've been supplying the city with power for over 20 years, and I mean, like, Shioways is kind of like the grandpa of the megacorps, because like all they do is provide nuclear energy, but like energy's a commodity, you know?
Yeah. He's sitting pretty for a reason, because it was a smart move.
And Mitsuhama is another Japanicorp that's all about computers. That being said,
Yay.
Renraku controls the largest data repository and has a near monopoly on all of Asia's local grids. So this was like Mitsuhama slipping in under the door here was fucking tight and out of sight.
Cool. Cool. So I feel like Chatterbox feels like that's probably all she'd get out of the gentleman.
You're pretty much right. Unless you want to buy some cyberware with your not enough money worth of cyberware.
Yeah, no, I'm good. That's not really Chatterbox's bag. Although, how much is a jammer?
Oh,
how much does a jammer cost?
I mean, you could buy
Depends
some
on the
jammer
quality.
parts for 200 new yen, and Farsight could definitely fix it up.
Chatterbox is gonna do that. She's gonna use some of her new yen for good.
Sounds good.
She's a nice-o like that. She's a nice lady like that.
You like.
She's weird, but she's lovable.
You got a good heart.
Yay!
She wants to take care of her weird little family.
He's got like he's got really bad. What's the word I'm looking for? He's not a very good salesman. Like he should try upselling you on an actual jammer, but apparently he doesn't have enough presence of personality to do that. And he's just
Chatterbox
like,
is definitely like doesn't even have to haggle. She's just like, okay, but what if I wanted this for like a lower price?
And like it's on. He's like, well, I mean, I normally sell that for 400, and you're like, 400? I could buy
400. You think I made a money? Have you smelled me? You think I got money coming out the ears?
Yeah, you cut him down to half and buy him for 200, and he's just like, oh, okay.
Excellent. Yay. Now Chatterbox feels very happy because she's got a little bit of information and she's got a nice surprise for Farsight to make him feel better for getting punched and shot in the chest by Nighthawk.
Oh,
yeah, he did kind of get the shit kicked out of him.
Yeah, he got
about armor piercing. Whoops.
He was the one who got double crossed like the most out of all of us. So Chatterbox wants to get him something nice.
I appreciate it.
Cool. Painkiller, do you want to do anything at the crime mall while we're here?
Nah, I'm good while we're here.
Yeah.
Not even buying a laser sight for your shotgun? I mean, you could definitely buy an upgrade.
I could. But I kind of want to see, like, what we're going to be dealing with before I know what I'm going to invest in.
That's fair. That's a really good idea.
Looks so good. I have the best housemate.
What does laser sight do again for my gun?
Laser sight increases its accuracy by 2. So instead of your limit being 5, it's 7.
Okay, cool. Because I have one of those. Nice. Sweet. Yeah. Chatterbox is good. She's got like a lead on like where we could get more info, which is really all she feels like she could have done at the crime mall for this like big question of magic and machinery. And she's got a jammer, so.
And this will be a good place to start when the others wake up.
Exactly. So I think we're content with our little quick trip to the crime mall. And we'll probably head back to the hideout and hang out while everybody else snoozes. We'll just watch other movies that we both really love to hate and just like watch them all night. If you're down for that, PK, I feel like that's what I want to do.
You know, that sounds pretty damn good.
Yeah, let's just veg out and watch some really terrible movies. I'm so into that.
Like, when it comes to... Never mind. This is not a conversation for now.
Oh.
That's a secret conversation that we'll have later.
This is true. So instead, you guys go home and watch... Oh, God. Christ, there's so many.
I think that you spend at least an hour arguing over what to watch on Shadowrun Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure. Because Chatterbox definitely has like a system where she's like, no, you start with this one and then you watch this next one because it leads into that one. And if you mess up the rhythm, then it's all off and none of it is good. And like,
Right, like
she's got that moment from like Always Sunny where she's like got like all the strings and all the different notes.
Yeah.
She's like, no, you have to watch it this way or it doesn't make sense.
Carol.
Carol!
Oh man,
Pepe Sylvia.
I can't. I can't express what I went through when I understood what the fuck he was talking about.
He can't read.
Can't read, so he doesn't understand that Pepe Sylvia is Pennsylvania.
Womp womp.
There is no Carol in HR because it's care of HR.
Wowzers.
And like they never explained that joke.
Nope.
If you're paying attention
What?
to the fact that he can't read, you'll get it. Like, someone had to explain it to me, but still I was like, oh, this is obvious. Anyway, you guys watch Ruben's Ultimate Elves Unending, The Reckoning.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
It's even bloodier than it sounds.
So, everybody, nappers, give me some nap rolls.
Delicious.
So much body, so much sleep. I am just incapable of sleeping on this couch. It is possessed.
Maybe it's because it's diseased.
Thank goodness
Yeah.
you didn't take the insomnia drawback.
I almost did, and then I looked at it closely, and I was like, never mind.
It's like a
4
15-point
ones,
drawback for a reason.
Hit.
Oh, jeez. I'm sorry, Derek. I can't invent any more glitches for you.
You just have
In the flames.
the worst sleep.
It's a shitty nap,
You're
You'll
gonna
wake
wake up
up-
with a crick in your neck.
basically.
You'll wake up to a new jammer, though, or jammer part.
But also,
Yay!
like, Ruben's Ultimate Elves Unending, it's just super loud. Like, they turned the volume down and they're really conscientious, but it's just like, oh, we have to defend the Elven Fortress.
Chatterbox has a really hard time not going, oh, when there's like a big gory moment.
Ruben, no, wait, he's not the bad guy.
She's gotta like slap her hands over her mouth to be like, right in his face. That was so brutal.
Oh my god.
Yep, sorry, Farsight. Chatterbox might be the reason you're not sleeping so well.
Eventually, I get up, I go into Bertha, and go to bed.
I just imagine him doing that without a word.
Yep.
Like, it's just a zombie, like, yeah.
Like,
Curled up on the floor,
this
sleeping
movie's
like a
gory as
log.
fuck.
Yeah!
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's amazing. Yep.
Perfect.
I could watch that all day.
I should
Is that a
mention,
problem?
it is that image that inspired Tarantino and his blood
Yeah.
levels.
That's amazing.
Nice.
And I should also mention that only happened because of a mechanical malfunction.
Amazing.
They didn't check what like the pressure on the hose was in his
A
hose,
regular
and
blood
just-
spurt, and instead it was just buckets.
right, and they were just like, no, fuck it, leave it in. This is beautiful.
Yeah. Or they were
Happy
like, we can't
accident.
afford to do this twice.
And that's
Imagine
true.
the cleanup.
Kurosawa may have only had.
Yeah.
Well, they might have got. Oh my god, they may have gone through all of the fake blood, and they were like,
Yeah.
"Oh shit!"
And then they were like,
This is
we
what
have
we got."
to wash the uniform so much more than we thought we would.
But like, I can't believe he's
Yikes.
able to keep a straight face.
It's amazing. I can. He's a hero.
But
He's iconic.
anyway, that's what you guys are watching.
Amazing.
Do the
So
naps
into that.
continue? Who continues napping?
I will do one more nap.
All right,
I will also nap.
make your
Now
nap
that he's
rolls.
nice and somewhere quiet.
Please, nap, work. I need sleep. Hey, that's a good one.
Nice.
You guys move on from that to Incredible Gorilla out of control 2.
Yeah.
Why'd you skip the first one?
Oh, the
It's like
first
Troll
one?
2.
the second one's just somehow better, and that's rare. But like, truly, the second one is just better. The
It's
first
like-
one
It's like
didn't know
Phantasm
what
2.
it was. Yeah, the first one didn't know what it was yet, and then the second one was like, I know exactly what I am, and it's beautiful.
Like the first incredible gorilla out of control was like, yeah, how far can we take this gorilla? And then the
Yeah, it
second
was
one
actually
like,
out of
no,
control.
No, we know how to take this gorilla.
Yeah, we know how out of control the gorilla can be now.
Perforated Desperados in America, a comedy.
Yeah.
Kelly Stalking Gentleman 7. That one's pretty weird. It's mostly just like heavy female breathing.
Yeah, it feels like it's like not in black and white, but definitely sepia.
And like there's almost no dialogue. It's just Kelly idly just like,
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
ooh.
Oh, there you go.
Unfortunately, Farsight, I'm banking in on your glitch. You cannot find Nighthawk's bug out bag.
No.
Although
Fair
now
enough.
that you do think of it, he's got to have one. He's definitely the guy who has a bug out bag.
Oh yeah, after the car conversation about no, you leave the auto drive on, that way they don't check things. It's
Yeah.
like this is a guy with a bug out bag, and I want to know if he took the bug out bag. That means he's very seriously about rather controlled or in on with the other group. But if he didn't, you know, that says something too.
Right. Also, if you didn't, that's stuff you might want to use.
Yeah.
that too.
Right? That says forfeit. It's ours now.
Right.
I just hear ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching.
Yeah. I think after the movies, Chatterbox is just looking around in general for things that might be useful, like what Nighthawk has for goodies.
Very well then. You guys.
Because if he
start-
turns out to be a traitor, they're ours, and if he turns out to be a good guy, we'll just bring him right back.
Right. So,
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to. Oh man, what's a search roll? What even is that?
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
That's just like perception.
Sleeping on the floor
Yeah,
much better than
I like
sleeping on the
perception.
couch. Gotta say.
Where the fuck is perception? Oh, it's an intuition roll. So everybody who is looting around the Hawk's Nest make an intuition and perception roll.
Cool.
Yeah,
Ah,
nope, you're napping. Go the fuck to sleep.
bad news for me. 4 ones, 2 hits.
Well, you still
Is perception a
succeed.
skill?
Yes.
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 Okay, gotcha.
So you don't have any points in it. It's just intuition.
Oh, this program is killing me.
I'm
One
dying.
success. Bigger success. Oh, this looks so good. Thank you so much.
2 successes, 1-1.
So Chatterbox, you go snooping around.
Mm-hmm. Love to
Um,
snoop.
You don't find too much.
Eh, you win some, you lose some.
Unfortunately, the door to Nighthawk's room is locked, which creates some issues.
That checks out.
But you,
What kind of lock?
I have lockpicking.
It's a big fuck off maglock.
Mm.
And you can tell like the walls have been fortified with stuff that the rest of the walls are not made out of.
Mm.
I don't know if you've ever tried punching your way through plasticrete, but maybe you shouldn't.
Oh, I have, and it does
I would
not
say
go
Painkillers
well.
almost certainly tried to do that at one point.
It's a safe room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, are we surprised? He's also got turrets that are loaded up to pump children full of bullets.
Never said he was a good man. So maglocks, tougher than your regular locks. See maglocks, page 363, not 3.63. Powerful magnetic locks. Maglocks are widespread in 2075 and come in a wide range of sophistication.
Let's see, is it hackable?
They are often accessible via the local network, but this one's wired in. So,
I've got a 4 rating auto picker.
I think auto
Nice.
pickers only work on regular doors. is? Let me look it up.
Like mundane locks.
Key locks. Yep. Auto pickers only work
Hmm.
on mundane locks. But
Okay.
I mean, hey, you just like if you put an auto picker in a regular key lock, you just gotta wait. That being said,
What would it take to? Is there any way to manually try to pick it? And if so, what would
you
the
can't
skills or
manually
attributes be?
pick it. You can try to force it,
Mm.
which is super hard. Like
Just through like pure body and strength stuff?
yeah,
And
Ew.
beware
No.
the fail safes and traps.
right. There is definitely
Yeah.
going to be something like it's not gonna
Doesn't
blow
seem
up the
worth it.
Hawk's
Yeah,
nest
it
if you
doesn't-
break in, but like, oh fuck, this is gonna be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it doesn't seem worth it. For now.
I will try following the cord to a Jack point and see if I can't hack in.
Yeah, it's attached to the server for the entire building.
Nice.
And unfortunately, you can't just plug your head into it, so you're gonna have to go in the hard way. Give me a willpower and resonance roll.
Okay. Please work with me, dice. Thank you, dice. 2 1s, 4 hits.
Sounds good. You transcend through the noise and sound, and you access the Hawk's Nest server.
Yay.
Nice.
Considering you probably built half the damn thing.
Yeah, it's
Or
not so
fixed
hard for
it.
you to get in. Like there's a white ice that's in charge of access, but like it's a white ice. Like yeah, you crushed this white ice.
Nice.
Basically there's a barrier program that just is meant to buy him time to call someone to say, hey, someone's hacking my shit.
Which goes right to my email.
Right, it just pings to your email. You get an email that says someone's hacking the Hawk's Nest, and you're like, ha, it's me. Yeah. And like,
wait, send me your security key.
right, if you fuck around in here too long, it will invoke the wrath of God, but like you're not. There's no way you could possibly accumulate enough Overwatch score for that to happen. So I'm not even gonna make you roll for it. You get in, and finding the node for unlocking the maglock is trivial. Let me see what the roll is for adding a mark.
Yay.
Because this is definitely like this is gonna be all about marks. Tooth compartment.
Nice.
No.
Those are tricky.
They're so tricky. Like you have to flip them open with your tongue, unless they're wireless, and then you have a computer in your brain that opens them for you. But still, that opens you up to someone being like, "Oh, this guy's got a tooth compartment. What the fuck?" Let me look up Matrix rules. Let's do a little bit of Matrix practice.
Yay. Hacking is fun.
So much fun. It's somewhere in the 230s. I can find it. Hot Sim virtual reality? Yeah. You're always
Imagine
in Hot Sim.
Oh, joy.
General appliances, public terminals, entertainment systems. Yep. So this actually has a device rating of 2 because it's a maglock.
Oh, my word. This will be fun.
So you've got a couple of options. You can try to brute force it and just smash this thing, or you can
Sleaze?
no, brute force would be cyber combat and logic plus willpower. Cyber combat plus logic. Or your attack.
I'm gonna go with the more subtle one.
Sounds like a good idea. Where's
The other one can invoke the wrath of God.
right? There's a where the hell is the set data bomb? No, that's not what I want.
Hack on the fly?
No, this isn't hack on the fly. Edit file?
Yep, that might do it.
That would definitely do the trick. Oh, right. I'm just trying to look up marks. What the hell am I doing? Because you do need to add marks, and I want to figure out... MARC is an acronym for Matrix Authentication Recognition Key.
Yep.
Ouch. Marks can't run silent because they're already pretty hidden, but all other Matrix objects can be switched to silent depending by their owners. Noticing hackers. Oh, I guess it is hack on the fly.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Just a second, though.
He's cool.
Place one mark. Okay. Let me figure out what a hack on the fly rule is. Hey, there we go. Yep, there we go. All right. Yep. Okay. So make a hacking plus logic roll.
Hacking plus logic.
The subject's intuition and firewall. It doesn't have
Nice.
intuition because it's just a device, but it does have a firewall. Which is
All right. So that's going to be a 9. And rolling as soon as I found the switch. There it is. Oh, yay! 4 hits.
Yep. You
Nice.
you get a mark on this thing.
You didn't get a good nap, but you got that.
Yep.
It works better when he's tired.
Naps are tricky, and this is true. I just need more caffeine.
You get a mark on it. No problem. And then I think with one mark on it, you can successfully edit the file.
Yep, I think so.
So you can make a computer and logic roll versus intuition and firewall.
Which is also
it just has firewall.
nice. Ah, 3 hits.
Hey, I think that might be enough to just edit the program to be like, yeah, no, let us in.
Yep.
Each action is enough to alter one detail of a file, a short paragraph of text, a single detail of an image, or 2 or 3 seconds of video or audio. You and your game master can work out what exactly one detail means.
I hacked the password.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't have a password. It has. You hack the word locked to unlock.
Yay.
Perfect.
Perfect. That works.
Computers do be like. Am I right?
And now to take his room.
And like, because your Matrix initiative is so much quicker than Meat Space initiative, like, Chatterbox, you watch Farsight do this, and the thing it takes the longest for him to do is access it. Like, it takes him a while to transcend. You don't really know what he's doing. It looks like he's jacking in. You don't understand that he isn't doing that.
Chatterbox has no idea. She
Right.
doesn't understand any of
But
this.
it
But
takes
she's
him a
like,
minute,
oh.
and you think like, oh, do we have like a dial-up connection? It just takes a long time to make contact, but then like literally like 10 seconds later, count to 10. He's like,
He's
yep,
like, I'm
got
in.
it.
Oh, look at you, Farsight. She does a little golf clap.
And the maglock makes an audible ka-chunk.
Oh, your hero.
Well done.
Alrighty, now to open the door, which someone else with security should probably do.
PK, you want to get the door, or do you want me to?
Yep, I got it.
Just be careful. This Nighthawk was professional Shadowrun.
Now, Reynold, given my past with Nighthawk, I've been in here before.
No, you haven't.
Okay.
He always goes to your room.
Okay.
Like,
I will take the lead.
You've definitely made a couple of attempts, and he's like, no, buddy.
It's like, all right.
We have fun with you. We don't have fun with me.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Um,
That's so Nighthawk, though. He's got that chip on his shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
let me see. Gotta look up chemicals because his countermeasures are very silly but also very effective. Still, you didn't set off the lock. inside there is like a child squirt gun.
Oh.
It's made out of plastic. It's been painted to look, a little bit more dangerous than a regular squirt gun. Like, it is not colorful, silly colors.
Mm. I'm going to use the ladies' room for 1 second, and I'll be right back. Please continue.
Sounds
I actually
good.
should grab some coffee real quick.
Oh, man. About to say, you guys keep doing that. I am going to try to find the monofilament chainsaw. Wait, no. No.
Am I awake enough to be part of this scene?
Yeah, definitely. If you
Or-
want to be.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, you can totally wake up and they're breaking into Nighthawk Storm and you're like, guys! And they're like, shut up. And you're like, okay.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I was pretty much just waiting for either another roll or something.
It's all good.
I didn't want to interrupt anyone.
Oh, man. I am trying to find... Oh, I think I just need to look up chemicals. Just generic, no name. Hey, the Ares S3 Super Squirt.
Fun.
So let me see if I can find the actual chemicals. Oh, there it is. They're in toxins, drugs, and BTLs.
If it's just a super soaker full of cat pee, I'm gonna laugh.
No, it's not a super soaker full of cat pee. It's a super soaker filled with narco jet.
What the fuck is
Nice.
narco jet?
You're
Like, I
about
feel
to
like
learn.
Painkiller would absolutely know what that is, but Paige.
Right. It's a common tranquilizer. Oh wait, no, it's injection. Never mind. This is. Oh, geez. This is.
Oh, Christ.
This is filled with neurostun. Wait, is neurostun a gas? Oh no, that's a gas. I need something that works on contact. Oh god. No, that's a gas. Whatever. It's liquid neurostun. Fuck it. You know what? Never mind. I like this better. It's pepper punch. Pepper punch is an irritant combining CS and Oreocapsicum, the active ingredient in hot peppers. Oh, capsaicin. Along with other chemicals. It is typically deployed as a liquid spray for personal defense.
It's super pepper spray.
It's super pepper spray. It's fucking bear mace.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And there's an entire fucking squirt gun full of it. Like, this isn't just like a spray can. This is like a fucking, like, that disperses it. This is like raw mace.
Jesus!
Direct from the source.
Yeah, no. There's a squirt gun painkiller. You take a sniff and recognize it immediately as pepper punch.
Don't want to get hit with that.
No, like, the amount that's here, like, you assume it's on like a swivel. You assume that it just keeps spraying until you go away.
Oh my god.
And, like, shooting it would be very ill-advised, because that just spreads the particles all over the fucking room. Mostly on you. And, like, it can fuck with your lungs and your throat so bad, you start, like, it can't kill you, but
you'll low-key
well, you can
asphyxiate.
get knocked out just because of how much you can't breathe.
Jesus.
Yeah, you resist 11 stun every time you're dosed with it.
Good lord.
Christ.
Yikes. So
That sucks.
Nighthawk seems like a very chill guy who's never paranoid at all.
Oh, was that the squirt gun by chance?
What about the squirt gun? Oh yes, the squirt gun's filled with pepper punch.
Oh, that's knockout stuff?
No.
Well, I mean,
That's bad.
it's not designed to knock you out.
Ah.
It's mace, but worse. And this isn't like a spray can. This is a fucking squirt gun, and it just sprays it right in your face.
Nice.
Mace in your face,
Yeah,
baby.
Reminds me of the Spinny Squirt Gun Wars.
That is exactly what I was going for.
Nice.
Chemical weapons, baby.
Chemical warfare. Bree, 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 bree.
But besides
Just checking,
that,
are we doing Cyber Fulu?
Cyber Thulu?
Just checking.
Oh. The fact that I
You didn't
asked
pull that surprise
means I don't know, and therefore you're safe.
for the moment.
Well, safer than you were. That being said, the room is sparsely decorated. There's a mirror, some exercise equipment, a bed, a small terminal.
I'm just gonna start patting on walls and checking under beds and shit.
That's a really good idea. Make another perception
Yeah.
roll.
Cool. I will.
It's got to have
I'd
some
love
sort of
to.
secret compartment.
Ours.
That'd be very in character, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That give you a hand with looking around?
Oh, please.
Another set of eyes?
So I'll take a look. See.
Was
what
it
I find.
intuition and perception?
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect.
2, 3.
I'm really surprised I didn't give myself perception. I should have.
It's okay. I got you.
I got 1 hit, 1 out of 4 dice.
Out of 10 dice.
Oh damn! Look at you, Havoc. Somebody be perceiving.
It's my entire thing that I'm supposed to be pretty good at. 3
your
hits,
whole
2
bag.
ones.
Sounds good.
One success over here.
Oh, that's cute.
Painkiller, you're a little distracted by just like how boring this place is.
Right? Like, he was hiding this place from me? What the fuck was there to hide?
You believe? Make a judge intentions roll.
What is the associated,
Let me look that
attribute
up.
with that?
Judge intentions is a derived attribute, which is composed of.
Oh, I see.
What? No, I'm looking for judge intentions, not the word just. There we go. 152. It is a derived attribute composed of charisma and intuition.
Okay.
Nice.
Boop. 1 success.
I mean, there must be a reason he wanted to hide this from you. Like, you're racking your brain. You can't exactly wrap your head around it.
He's got his reasons, but fuck if I know what they are.
Exactly. You understand that he wasn't fucking with you. That much you understand. That being said, Havoc,
Yeah.
you look under his mattress, nothing. And you start feeling the floor under his mattress, and you find a hidden compartment.
Jackpot.
Sexy.
Oh, the exit.
Do you open it up?
I'm going to point it out to everyone.
Secret!
Secret!
let's-
Secret stash.
Let's give it a check first.
Yeah, let's not open it up all la-di-da and get shot
Yeah.
in the face.
I would hate that.
For all we know, he has xenomorphs.
Any wires? Any locks?
Chatterbox can't actually help, but she's laid her head down so that her ear pressed to the ground and is like tapping around the box.
Is it a hatch? Is it a loose floorboard?
It's a loose floorboard, or a series
Oh,
of loose
okay.
floorboards that
Oh,
have
never
been.
mind.
Well, it's a series of loose tiles that have been chopped out in a particular pattern and replaced. It's very difficult to
That's
notice that they're
fun.
not supposed to be there. You realize, like, you're like, I'm gonna look under the bed. Obviously, gotta be something under the bed. And then you notice that one of the tiles didn't have any grout on it.
Mm.
and you shook it a little, and it had a little bit of give, and you're like, oh, this goes up.
Mm.
Farsight, give me a matrix perception roll.
What a beautiful cliche.
Let's see. What are the stats on those? I don't think I've had to do one before.
Matrix perception is just a little bit different from regular perception.
Is it resonance plus intuition or?
No, I don't think so. Just a moment. What the? God damn it! No, I'm not looking up the word make. I'm looking up the word matrix perception. Baby Jesus.
Excuse me.
5. There we go. Oh, god damn it. Matrix has a lot of stuff in it.
Yes, it does.
Oh, matrix perception tests are on page 241. Fuck you. It's computer and intuition.
Computer and intuition. Okay, I can do that. That's a 9. So let's see. Oh, 3 ones, 4 hits. Woohoo!
Sounds good. You can tell that there is no this area has no matrix access. There's nothing plugged in. There's nothing plugged out.
Okay, it's semi-safe. Matrix-wise.
Woo, semi.
I slowly walk backwards away from it.
Chatterbox takes 2-3 long dramatic steps back.
Fuck it.
Hold on.
Let's say who's picking up this tile?
I pick up the tile.
Okay.
You pick up the towel. The tile. There's a duffel bag under it.
The bug out bag.
Does anything get shot at us?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna
And
grab
then
the
I-
duffel bag.
I say I make a little go on gesture so Havoc can grab the duffel.
Thank you.
All right, so he left his bug out bag. That's a huge thing.
Right.
That is pretty significant.
Well, this is good. You mean like he wasn't planning to betray us?
Oh yeah,
Otherwise, he would have
Yeah.
taken it, right?
I think
something
the
definitely
computer
happened.
got in his head and did what it did.
I
I
don't know
take
if it was
this as
computer or
confirmation.
magic.
It certainly seems unlikely that a man who has turrets and a big lock on his door and a bug out bag, who was going to double cross us, would not have brought his bug out bag. For sure.
Yeah. So it wasn't planned.
Inside the bug out bag is a Ruger
Yeah.
Super Warhawk.
Mm.
It's like a holdout weapon.
Is that a
Um,
shotgun or?
Oh no, a
It's a
Ruger Super
handgun.
Warhawk is a revolver. It's the
Gotcha.
most powerful handgun on the market.
Oh damn!
Nice.
It's a huge bitch.
Yeah.
There we are. The Ruger Super Warhawk. This revolver is as loud as a jetliner and twice as shiny. It's also one of the scariest handguns in the world. The cased ammo variant is popular for the sheer thrill of swinging open the cylinder gate one-handed and dumping spent brass.
Havoc's just gonna set that down very gingerly on the bed.
Like,
I will pick that up, admire it.
Do you?
That is a piece of art.
Let's say give it a good right. Like this thing is like decked out. It's got a smart gun system with a laser sight.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's got some work on it, but give me a oh baby Jesus. Give me a scoobity pop.
Is
give me
Is
a,
Havoc still asleep? No, he's not. Right?
No, I'm right
my God.
here.
Yeah, sorry. I'm being dumb.
Give it a logic and firearms roll.
I think I stepped out when you woke up and then up in.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, I had to catch up with you guys. Luckily, you were making the sounds of opening a gigantic door.
It was quite loud.
2 successes.
2 successes. It is equipped with explosive rounds.
Ooh.
Oh, fun.
These don't
See,
put a
this
hole
is
in
why-
you. They leave nothing
That's
left.
fun for the whole family.
That says Shadowrunner all over it.
No, thank you.
And there is also a Streetline Special inside. Streetline Special is the tiniest gun, popular among society's dregs. It costs 120 new yen, and it is made out of lightweight composite materials. Magnetic anomaly detectors suffer a -2 penalty to detect it.
Oh, it's a teeny beanie.
It only holds 6 rounds. It's a real piece of shit, but the thing is, you get like a +6 on trying to hide it. Or more
Good
accurately,
for
they get
covert.
a -6 for trying to find it.
So it's a nice little derringer.
Yeah,
Mm.
no.
Nice little sneaky weapon.
It is so sneaky, and I mean, hey, a gun's a gun. It deals 6 physical damage when you shoot people with it.
Yeah. It's for like when you're getting up close and intimate, and then you shoot them in the kidney.
I just not for me.
It appears to be equipped with no, it's got regular rounds. And then there is a fine synth leather coat. And a hat. Just like a black beanie.
Cute. Oh, we forgot to go hat shopping.
It's on the to-do list.
Yeah, we'll get there. When Nighthawk gets back, we'll get hats and then we'll go to McCracken's.
The question is, how many different IDs does he have in this thing?
Yeah, there are 2 fake sins. One of them is obviously a fake. The other one you assume is fake. It looks real. It might be real.
Might be his real one.
And then there is a gold level cred stick inside. How much money is on it?
Ooh.
You don't know. And like trying to steal the money from it is difficult.
Yep, but totally worth it.
It's true. Cred
It would be
stick-
just like him to have a cred stick like this and then keep like 10 new yen on it
Yeah.
just to fuck with people.
It's the El Cheapo one that's fully loaded.
You'd never suspect it.
That's actually really smart.
Yeah. Hacking into a cred stick is really hard. And you won't be able to get the money off of it very easily, but if you slot it in, you should be able to check its balance.
And
And
anyone mind if I check?
Go for it.
And you can also see transactions that this cred stick has made with a
Ooh,
successful
totally
credit
good.
account check.
I am just checking your credit. You seem to be in order.
Just doing an audit. Oh no. The auditors are here.
Dun, 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 dun.
I don't know what happened. In another game I was in, the Grunberg Davidson regarding your Embrace game, we had an entire series of sessions where we had to deal with auditors, and everyone kept treating them like they were the most dreadful thing on the planet. And we were like, what? What's so bad about these auditors? And they would just look at us and say, they're auditors. What? Like, we could not communicate because we couldn't understand why they were so bad, and they couldn't understand how we couldn't understand. Like, there was just no communication happening.
Nice.
Anyway, so, yeah. What do you slot the cred stick into?
Do I need to? I could just probably check this on my comm link.
I was about to say, that's just what I was asking, because you checking it on your comm link also appears on its data trail.
Oh. Maybe I don't do that. Maybe I just resonance this.
I mean, you could plug it into the terminal. You could bring it to any automatic teller machine. You're not going to find too
That's
many of
the
those in Puyallup.
I mean, using it in his own terminal would make sense.
Yeah, but here's the thing. He might have an active alarm for that.
Oh,
So it
you
sends
think
him a
this
message
crit
every
stick's a
time.
Screamer?
Maybe.
Because screamers
Possible.
are totally a thing you know about. Some people keep a bunch of fake cred sticks on them, and one of them's the real one, and the fake ones are called screamers. They send out, alerts.
Nice.
Gotcha.
Admittedly, it would. Oh, that just means we want to use it appropriately to draw his attention at the right times.
If it's a screamer. Because you
Yes.
can't put...
Otherwise, it's just cash.
Right, you can't put Nuyen on a screamer. A screamer looks like a cred stick, is not a cred stick.
Dun dun.
The cred stick is a lie.
Although this one's probably real.
I mean, it wouldn't make sense. Although it would be the ultimate fuck you that he keeps his real cred stick on him, but leaves a screamer in his bug out bag.
It is unlikely, but still possible.
Right. I don't know. The fact that it's unlikely makes it super likely. That being said,
Really?
if it were a screamer, who would it be screaming to?
Your
That's
mama.
the thing. I'd want to track the signal if
Oh.
it did. Because if he accesses that information on what's going on, that means he's at a terminal somewhere, which means we can find him.
That's true.
That's a really, really good idea.
Mm-hmm.
The trick about a screamer is that, so like there are two different types of screamer. There's a direct scream. It's really hard to track a direct scream. And then there's a general scream, which just says, I have screamed. That one's actually pretty easy to track. So
Cool.
if it's a direct scream, good luck. But if someone comes running, you'll know why. But if it's a general scream and someone listens, then might be able to figure out who's listening.
Okay.
We were
So we
able to
totally
get
make that a plan.
we were able to get a tracker on the truck in the last session, though, right? I'm pretty sure.
Did we?
No.
No.
The tracker on the truck is the fact that it's the fucking dilapidated truck and like
Dilapidated
Oh,
truck
yeah. Gotcha,
on
gotcha.
fire,
Okay,
moving with sparks from two blown tires.
that makes sense. Yeah, we did fuck up that truck a lot.
That truck
Mhm.
is super fucked.
Quite a bit. Quite a bit.
Which
Like-
means
Then
it's
we
an
had to
easy
go home and
spot.
lick our wounds.
Like, it's gonna stand out.
Oh, yep.
Amazing.
Okay, it didn't look that bad,
But probably pretty close.
but it was not looking great.
Okay, so I'm gonna actually with your contact, you can probably find this truck. He probably has the security feeds access.
Oh, Mr. Mars?
Yeah.
Probably not. I hate to rain on your parade, but Mars is a beat cop. He mostly hits the streets and teaches kids not to do drugs.
And then they don't listen.
I mean, yeah. Like,
Listen, he gave me the speech, and I listened for like 3 days.
he has an inspiring effect.
Yeah.
No, he wouldn't have access to sort of security feeds. He might know some rumors, but like...
Would he be able to tell us who was on duty in that area? We could go talk to them.
It's Redmond. There's no one on duty.
I mean, the checkpoint people. They had to have gone through a checkpoint to get out, right? They have them on both sides.
If they did get out of Redmond, they definitely would have had to have gone through a checkpoint. Unless they got out of the city, unlikely.
Are
In
they
that
still
car?
stuck in
Survived
Redmond?
on the open roads.
Yeah, it'd be hard to get that car through a checkpoint right now.
It would be impossible to get that truck through a checkpoint unless they wanted to fight their way through, and, Mr. Hatman was in no condition to fight.
Yeah.
Painkiller pats Havoc on the head. Is like, good thought.
Oh,
So, Chatterbox, do you call Mars?
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. Is Mars a friend of Winnie's?
No, Mars is Winnie.
Oh, sorry. I'm so used to calling him Winnie. I don't even know.
Yeah, Winston Mars.
Now that one might get somewhere.
I'm about to say that the second one is more like what it looked like. All the black bits are like thermite charring on it.
So I guess I'll call Winnie and see if he's seen a dilapidated truck try to pass through any checkpoints.
With the
With a
The short
giant,
answer
glowing,
is-
angry fridge
yeah.
strapped to the back.
The short
Yeah.
answer is no. The long answer is Cheddar, how you doing? You what?
Ah,
Yeah.
Winnie! Yeah, you seen like a fucked up truck go through any like real fucked up trucks go through any checkpoints in Redmond today?
You know what?
Don't ask me why I'm asking you. Just curious. It's some trivia I gotta answer.
Oh yeah, I understand completely. You're gonna
Yeah,
go
yeah,
to the
yeah.
bar tonight. You got a Trivial Pursuit. Did any fucked
Yeah.
up trucks go through the Redmond
They're
checkpoints?
gonna ask me
That's
about the local news. I'm not gonna know. I'm gonna look chump. That red team is gonna kick my ass again.
Not acceptable, ma'am. I'm
Yes,
not gonna let
yeah,
that
exactly.
happen.
Oh, Winnie, you get it. You get me.
So he unfortunately his comlink is a piece of shit. So he has to
Oops.
hang up on you
Oh,
and call the office. And then he hangs up on them and calls you back.
Winnie, every second that we are apart breaks my heart. I tell you.
I know, my dear. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, you make me cry. What do you
So-
got for me?
Not much. I ain't gotten any reports about anything like that, but the records from a couple hours ago after your incident there are looking a little fuzzy.
Okay.
Sorry,
good to know.
I'm not really high enough up on the ladder to check this sort of thing out, but something
That's-
could have gotten through, but nothing. It doesn't. It says nothing like that did.
Gotcha. So if they did, it was very incognito.
Yeah, very hush hush,
Gotcha.
and I don't think
That's-
you'd be able to hush hush anything like that. You know what? I'll go shake a couple trees, see what comes out.
Oh, you do that for me, Winnie. You're the best. I love you, doll.
You got it, honey.
All right. She hangs up and she was like, all right. So as far as we know, no trucks that are supremely fucked up got out. But it sounds like there's a possibility they may have fucked with the records. Winnie's going to look into it for me. But we'll have to wait and see.
So either they were able to move really incognito, or they've got a man on the inside.
Yeah.
Or they're holed up somewhere in Redmond still.
Or they're still in Redmond. Exactly.
They
I'm
may
about to
try to
say.
get a different vehicle.
Who
Yeah.
do you know anyone that deals in quick vehicle turnaround? Chatterbox?
I've got a fixer, but
That's
That's
on the
about all
Coil Up side. Redmond's the other
yeah,
side of town.
he won't really be able to help us. He's more of a
Right.
local guy.
I mean,
It's
he
not
could,
your territory.
but he's gonna charge you.
Yeah, I've got all this new money.
That's the thing about a fixer, especially a low
Yeah.
loyalty fixer.
He's not like Winnie where we're practically married, or Gums who's like, my like second grandpa. Like, this is a guy who's strictly business, so he's gonna charge us up the wazoo.
Like, his conversations start with slot in your creds.
But I don't know.
Fair enough.
If nobody else has any contacts, we can at least try to start at my fixer.
Yeah, not
Mine are all
not for
matrix
con.
based, really. Actually, I do need to get in touch with the tower and inform them about what I witnessed.
I've got someone that usually has some eyes on the ground, but I don't feel comfortable talking to them about secret cyber magic weapons.
secret.
Mm.
Trust your gut on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess we'll go talk to my fixer if that seems like the best course of action.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a ton of connections, but it's all I've got.
It's a good place to start.
Yeah.
And you never know, he might be able to give us some kind of lead.
Yeah. All right, I guess I'll calm my fixer.
1 second. Farsight,
No
do you
problem.
post what you know on Tower of Babel?
Yeah, I send my notes over to the Tower of Babel. Hopefully, it's one of the active chapters that I know.
I mean, there haven't been a lot of active chapters after the incident.
This is true.
That being
And
said,
unfortunate.
you do get a strangely prompt response.
Oh,
Mm.
let's see here.
That being said, Chatterbox, you call your fixer.
Yeah,
Let me open up who the frag is my Shadowrunner.
sure.
Who's my fragging Shadowrunner? Check this chummer out. They're a stuck-up troll fixer from China who has connections to a Mitsuhama scientist.
Amazing.
Strangely, you liaise with a lot of trolls.
Listen, they're delightful, you know? I ain't got nothing against them. They're like real peoples, you know? They get kicked down a little bit, so they get it. It's the humans who are way up there on the podiums that piss me off.
Your fixer's name is, he's known only as Knee Snapper.
Delicious.
You know a little bit about him. He used to be a Shadowrunner before he went pro. He took over this fixer spot from someone else. You assume he did it the hard way. And
With the knee snapping and whatnot.
With the knee snapping and whatnot. It's pretty clear that, I mean, his information is usually good. Like, on the one hand, it's usually good. On the other hand, like, he probably got it himself, which means sometimes he's a little bit slow in the uptake, but his information is often thoroughly vetted. Right.
It's solid because he did it himself, but also he has to do it himself.
Right.
Gotcha.
Like, he is a one-man operation, and my god, what a man.
You know what? We love to support small local businesses, so...
But you get him on comms, and you just hear his usual greeting. Slot in your comms, chatter.
All right. No, geez, skip the foreplay, why don't we? And I start putting in my card.
All right,
to get
what
some...
you looking for?
All right, guys. What specifically do we want to know?
We want to know... what we need to know is where the fridge went.
Yeah. But, okay, so I'll ask him about car turnarounds, if any other suspicious activities in the Redmond area.
200. Send it or lose it.
I'm sending it, baby. I'm sending it. Don't be so rough. And I send him 200.
Good girl. Now, if I were in Redmond and wanted a car, I'd have some wieners steal it.
Right. I'm wondering if you happen to know of any activities in the Redmond area, like recently, that have to do with some car flipping and trading.
I can't say as that I do that, but if you send 400 million my way, I can leave some eyes in the sky.
Does everybody want to slip like 100 new yen my way?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, I do that.
Oh. Okay, here you go, baby. Here's some muns.
We all Venmo Chatterbox.
I'll send out a couple little birds and see what they see.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Oh,
God bless you.
you.
Don't die, Derek.
Don't die.
I'm good.
All right. Any other suspicious activities in Redmond you can tell me about?
To me to count, little girl, you're gonna have to be a little bit more specific.
You seen like anything involving like a real big hunking piece of machinery getting transported around? Like a fridge, but not a fridge, but close to a fridge, but more menacing than a fridge.
Can't say that I have.
All right. Well, if you have, call me up and let me know. You know I'm good for it. I'll cover you whatever price you got if you hear anything about that. Yeah.
You should mention the specific make of the car we're looking for.
Oh, yeah, I send that information along, and I'm like, while your birds are keeping eyes out, like, keep eyes out for this specific
It
model.
was on fire when we saw it last.
Yeah, it should also be real banged up. It shouldn't be hard to miss, but, you know, keep your eyes out for anything car-related.
Well, if it hits the roads, my birds will see it, and then you'll know.
Perfect. You're a doll.
Bye.
Bye. She hangs up, and he's like, he's all right.
He gets the job done.
He's not my favorite, but he's not so bad.
He's awfully bright for a troll.
Yeah. You know, he does good work.
Knee
He's just-
snapper, huh?
He's just not a conversationalist, which I don't understand, but I respect.
That's fine. I guess time is money, you know?
Yeah, he's direct, and we love that.
He has a
Well,
solid
we
1
tolerate
in charisma.
Amazing. Can't relate.
He's got other strengths. Everyone's got stuff they're good at.
Exactly. I don't know nothing about tracking no cars. That's why I call him.
I'm better at finding people than cars.
Funny how that works, Havoc.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Chatterbox has got Winnie and her fixer keeping eyes and ears out.
Anybody got something else to do?
Yes.
Ooh.
Do.
Oh no, that's the response you get. The image I sent you.
Oh, that's it?
Yes.
Okay. Oh.
The user is someone you're unfamiliar with.
Okay.
Which is strange.
Yeah, are these forms semi-private at least?
These forms are
this is
super private.
just checking.
Like, when you view the tower in the Matrix, it's unassailable. Like,
Okay.
You're dealing with a bunch of Matrix heads. The security here is top notch. The ice isn't very powerful, but like trying to break into the tower would be like kicking a hornet's nest.
Yep.
Like every
Okay.
Decker and Technomancer and their dog who hangs out here would be like, who the fuck kicked my nest?
I would probably be joining in on that.
Right, and you just like out. If you went in hot sim and we accidentally kill you, it's not our fault. If we data spike you into fucking oblivion, we're gonna trash your tech and trash you too. Out! You're a very private establishment.
Understood.
Can I find a cryptic name generator? I can find a cryptid name generator.
Nice.
The name is simply Nicodemus.
Oh, that is not a good name.
Not-
That is, by chance, do you read Dresden Files?
I haven't.
Ooh, interesting.
I do.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't that the head of the Fallen Angels?
I believe so. I was like, why
excellent.
is that name super familiar?
Yeah.
I just randomly generated it, and you know what? It was better than I could have expected.
That one works really well.
I'm just looking through Street Grimoire real quick.
You do not get any additional responses from Nicodemus.
That's fine by me. That's just cool in itself.
You create a secret section that is just codename Project the Fridge with your notes.
Yep.
Ostensibly, Nicodemus will continue responding.
Excellent. and terrifying.
Don't worry about it. And the name of the star is called Wormwood.
Is this from Stellaris?
No, this is from the
By
Book of
chance?
Revelations.
Book of Revelations, yeah.
Okay, I've seen a few versions of Wormwood that are interesting, so I'm not certain which one. So I'll have to figure that out.
And a third of the waters became wormwood, and many men died from drinking them because they were made bitter.
Oh, dang. Intense.
I should also mention, this great star fell from heaven, burning like a torch, and it fell on a third of the rivers and on the springs of waters.
So
Fun.
something got through.
Right. You're not exactly sure what this means, but the symbolism is not exactly too dense.
Okay. I'm gonna go hunting for the fridge in the most appropriate way possible. I'm gonna do quick checks and see if I get sick anywhere.
Ooh,
Well, there you
Because
go.
it has
Careful,
a
though.
decent radius.
that's true. You go wandering around the matrix. Make an edge roll.
Edge. What kind of roll is that?
It's just roll a number of dice equal to your edge pool.
That's one.
Sorry,
It's
Farsight.
Just
one
a second.
now.
You're not a very fortunate individual.
I get nothing.
Yeah.
No ones, but no hits.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's not happening.
You go
All right, I'm
wandering
just gonna
around the
build-
Matrix in Redmond, and you're like, okay, it's got to be around here somewhere, and you spend a good long time doing that, and you
Yep.
just don't find it.
Do I at least make contacts and such while I'm there? Find cool stuff?
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on in the Matrix host in Redmond.
Okay, I pretty much just start dropping little notes saying, check this out later. That looks cool. Never going there again.
You almost stumbled into the Halloweener host. You're glad you didn't.
Ooh, the Halloweener host. No, the Decker host on Redmond. There's bound to be Deckers getting sick around the thing. If I find reports of illness out of nowhere, or just
Oh.
next to the description, I can
Interesting.
track it by way of the Deckers.
Interesting.
And I can pose
Farsight
as a
for
medical
smartest man
person.
alive.
A Farsight for smartest man alive. Unfortunately,
Oh,
you don't
I'd do that vote.
find like it would be yeah. So you go on Jackpoint and you just start trolling around the Redmond boards because someone's gonna Deckers that generally have sensitive palates. They'll definitely be like, "Oh man, decking was making me sick. Maybe I shouldn't have had that second burrito." And then like if what you say is true, then there will be a bunch of Deckers being like, "Nah, man, it's not you. There's something in the air." But there's no messages like that.
Interesting. All right, I'm just going to create a quick little doctor profile, listing the illnesses with a potential cure for it, just in case anyone, decides to go Googling it or something.
Right, yeah.
That way
If
they-
someone does a matrix search, the first thing they'll come up with is Dr. Schmechter curing your matrix
Oppenheimer.
ills. You spoof some signals and you artificially put your name at the top of Matrix sickness in the search bar. Maybe someone will talk to you about it.
It's worth dropping the breadcrumb.
This is true.
That was a smart move, Farsight.
You miss
Thank you.
100% of the shots you don't take. That being said,
Yep.
Farsight, give me a beautiful logic and hardware roll.
Oh, nice. And blop. Hey, 2 1s, 4 hits.
You theorize that it might not affect Deckers in the same way it affects you.
Ah.
Because of how you fly over the Matrix and the way that they're
Oh.
grounded in it.
Interesting.
It might only be otaku who are susceptible to the free radicals that this thing pumps out.
Interesting. Okay.
Bottom line, you determine quite succinctly that a Decker would have to be directly connected to it to start feeling the sickness. You feel it so acutely because you don't have to connect.
Oh, so it has a specific type of group that is problematic.
Right. It appears to affect Technomancer specifically because a part of you is always on the Matrix.
Pretty much. Technically, I can shut it down, but it is a bit. It's something I actively have to do.
Right. And the thought of jumping into that thing. I'll leave it at that.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to jump into that. That felt bad.
Like even affecting it remotely, it's like, God.
Okay.
No. Between the screaming and the sickness, it's like having a fever, but you're also having a stroke.
Eesh.
Do you smell burnt toast?
It's also a cool way of detecting technomancers.
That's true. You could potentially, if your trap, if someone falls for the trap, you'll be like, ooh, I know what you are.
I can start helping people. Yay!
How about to say, and considering you are among them, you might be able to. It will be easier for you to leverage their assistance.
Excellent.
Technomancer's got to stick together. Because, like, if you turned them in, they could turn you in.
Well, I wouldn't turn them in. That's sure, but I might be able to redirect them to the tower.
That's true.
Which
Tower
means I get recruitment points.
That's true. You do get recruitment points. I mean, they have to go through the initiation rituals, but I mean, like, you get half for when they show up, and you get another 50 DKP when they pass the trials.
Sweet.
It's a 50 DKP minus. Anyway, back in meat space. Does anyone else have any other legwork?
Yeah, I'd actually like to go see my talismonger.
Ooh. Shit, what did I name your talismonger?
Oh, I have it somewhere in my notes that are not... Let's see, do I have it on an actual sticky note? Because I took physical notes and...
Physical notes, you beautiful fool.
Let's see. Not that. Not this. This, perhaps? Oh, yeah, maybe. Barons.
I knew they were a dwarf. I think they're a lady dwarf.
I think so. Give me another name and I'll
Sounds good.
be sure to write it down.
Unspeakable names. Ah. Gloria.
Yeah. Wonderful. Hey, Gloria.
What's your real name?
Mine?
Yeah.
Oz.
Oh, Oz, welcome in. How can I help you today?
Well, I just wanted to say that thank you for your assistance with the summoning ritual. Worked like a dream.
Beautiful. I'm glad.
But actually, I had a bit of a hypothetical question. And I'm not sure if it's your area of expertise, but do you have time to talk for about 5 minutes?
Not a lot of customers come in here. The thing about being a talismonger is that you don't get a lot of customers, but when they do, they can keep you open for the next few months.
Well, the thing that I needed the spirit for, we came across something that I'd never thought could be possible before. And I don't want to give you too many specific details just in case this turns out to be something bad, you know?
Mhm.
But do you know of anything that might be able to manipulate multiple minds at once? And be activated through a machine?
No. That's not possible.
That's what I thought. And well,
Detection spells. I think it's under manipulation.
I believe it's a type of manipulation, yeah.
Hey, control thoughts.
Yep.
Or mob control. Oh, nope. Control actions only affect a single target. Mob control affects any living targets within the area of effect. Victims of mob control may be manipulated by an individual and issued the same command as a group.
So definitely mob control.
Right. It seems like mob control, but also like mob control is.
It wasn't giving out commands, which was weird. It was just screaming and trying to melt my brain from the inside out.
Well, it did converse with you.
Oz is not sure if that was Fox's doing or the machine.
Didn't sound like Fox.
That's true.
I'm about to say it had too much emotion to be Fox.
Okay.
Which is not saying much. Like, Fox is at a 0. Like, he is deadpan. There's
I'm not
nothing
sure
there.
if I heard him talk before I
You did
had that
hear
conversation.
him comment about how hot it was when the thermite ignited. And
Gotcha.
Even then, there was nothing.
Like completely deadpan.
Yes.
Monotone as
Yes.
can be.
He was
Whereas
commenting on the only thing that brought any emotion to his voice was his heaving breaths. And that's like not even in his voice, that's just an affect. You're reading into it.
Gotcha.
His breath is heaving, so he must be stressed out. But upon further examination, like, stress seems to be something foreign to this being.
Yeah, talking through this to my talismonger is helping me think through it a little bit. It's like I know that the thing was capable of rational argument, and I'll try to describe the way that it posed the completely hypothetical things like why don't you just kill your friends? What if you did that? Huh? That doesn't sound so bad. And that's what it sounded like.
You know what really proves the decency of man? Killing your friends.
Yeah, no, I did not that nothing came of it. But
like she is looking at you agog, just like what?
and Havoc is just kind of blushing and not meeting her eyes.
What
Because he
kind of
said that he
night have
wasn't
you
going to tell her
had?
details, and here he was just, like, venting to her.
She determines that it's hug o'clock.
Aww.
It's definitely Hugger Clock.
Yep. She just holds up her arms and she just waves towards you like, bring it in. Bring it in, boy.
Okay. And Havoc's gonna crouch down a little bit. Like he's not super tall, but taller than a dwarf.
Right,
So
you're dealing with a dwarf. She's
it's
like
hug time.
3.5 feet tall. You bring it in, and you only cry a little bit. And when you're done, she's like, "Okay." you've discovered something very
Awful?
strange. Yes. The thing about mob control is that it's inaccurate. It's difficult to keep track of the moving parts. You can give the subjects of it simple commands: attack this, defend this, move here, party. But when it comes to commanding individuals, it's much more difficult. Like, moose ears. When you're using mob control, like you can use a single complex action to command the entire group, or you can use multiple complex actions over time to issue individual commands.
Gotcha. Yeah, I've got the page open.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting.
Yeah. Also, it is clear when you're using mob control or mob mind or whatever. Like it's pretty easy to tell when that's happening. Like when they say like a puppeteer pulling strings, I'm going to take that very literally. Like their movements are often imprecise. Anyone who's familiar with the spell and has a keen enough eye can tell when it's in use.
Okay.
Things just they move a little differently.
No, this was really, really organic.
Right. So it's not just control. It's a much more sophisticated level of influence.
It's like they were cast.
What's this person's connection and loyalty rating?
Connection is, I believe, connection's 2, loyalty's 4.
Okay. So she's pretty loyal, and this is mostly advice.
Yeah.
What were you saying before I so rudely interrupted you?
Oh, just that maybe they're using the machine as a way to process layering multiple spells at once.
No, impossible. Spells and magic and technology don't fit. No matter how hard you try, they don't fit together.
Now, I really, really don't want to say that you're wrong. Because I want you to be right. But I think I may have come across an exception.
No. It might be mimicking a magical effect, but it can't be generating one. It may have taken magic as the inspiration, but
No, that's an idea.
it can't be generating the spell itself.
So if I were to encounter this thing again and try to counterspell it, it probably wouldn't do anything.
It shouldn't work. Although that would be the true test. If you can counterspell it, it's magic. If you can't counterspell it, it's just technology. And what is sufficiently advanced technology but magic to the masses?
Havoc smiles at that little pearl of wisdom.
It's more like fortune cookie.
Listen, he loves Gloria.
Hey.
like she is mom friend, and he would do anything to help her out. the people in this row, really, he's very attached to. Before Shadowrunning, making ends meet at the noodle shop 2 blocks away. You know, this is home turf.
Magical items, magical related information, and additional contacts.
He'll thank her for that help, and before she argues, wires her 200 yen.
Now then, you don't need to do that, and you're already gone.
Yep.
Bye, Felicia.
Guys, this is such a chaotic good group. I love it. Just like, shut the fuck up. Take my money. Take care of yourself. We love you. I love it. That's the
Money can be
energy I want.
exchanged for goods and services.
That's right.
You are good.
I will service you. Wait a minute.
Wait.
Oh, man. Sorry.
No, because then you have to pay me. Wow.
The last paragraph of the Talismonger description is fantastic. One word of advice, though. Don't piss off your local Talismonger. They're great people to have on your side, but you make them mad and you might just find your last purchase runs out of mojo right when you really need it.
I love that so much.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
So I'm gonna
God
head
damn.
back to the Hawk's Nest
Sounds good. You head back
after
to
that
the
little
house.
jaunt.
Oh, your average Talismonger only has a magic score of 4. I say only, that's fine.
Well, I mean, compared to me.
Right. Prodigy that you are.
For better or worse. But yeah, that's my legwork.
Sounds good. So it's... Look, I hate to keep giving you guys a lot of probablys. But there are a lot of probablys. So
It's good.
It's almost certainly not actual magic.
Okay.
But you do have a
Pseudo.
surefire test in mind. As she said, if you can counterspell it, it's magic. If you can't, it's not.
Of course, that involves encountering the thing again, which is something I'm really not looking forward to doing.
Right. Also, she isn't very knowledgeable about tech, so, like, you said it was screaming at you, and she's like, ah.
I don't know what that means.
She tactfully avoided talking about that.
That's fair. But it gives me something to talk to Chatterbox about.
This is true.
So, you mentioned BioWare, right?
Yeah, I went to the crime mall and somebody said that I was like, what do you know about magic and machinery? And he was like, nothing. And nothing? He was like, well, something. And I was like, give me the something. And he was like, BioWare. And I was like, all right, cool, thanks.
That actually makes sense. Like, all the companies that make BioWare are at the forefront of their research. And this machine, from what R. Johnson said, is new. Like,
yeah,
brand
it's
new.
clearly new tech. Just crazy, you know. BioWare, it sounds like it's more of an arm and a leg thing, and instead this sounds like a mind-controlling, sentient, conscious fridge thing. But, you know, I'm not much of a tech whiz myself, so I don't know what's possible.
Well, I talked to my Talismonger, and just mostly to bounce ideas and see what she knew about possible magic and tech combinations. And the general consensus is that they don't mix. They don't like to mix.
Right, I've been hearing that.
So whatever this fridge is doing, it's probably not real magic.
Yeah, some sort of pseudo magic. The guy at the place who was telling me about the BioWare was saying, you know, tech is always the shortcut to achieve the same result as magic if magic isn't, you know, realistic, a possibility for you. So maybe people, you know, are using this technology to replicate magic because they're not capable of creating that level of magic on their own.
The closer that it gets to actual magic, I might be able to do something to counteract what it does when we see it again. So I'm going to try to give that a little bit of thought.
Mostly we just got to find the damn thing.
Yeah, I
But
didn't get any leads on that front exactly. Maybe Farsight will have better luck.
yeah.
I will definitely try.
Reynold, how can you tell me a little bit more about this where the gentleman at the store told us to go? I want to call it Arcania, but I
The
feel like that's
Arcology.
Arcology.
Yeah. I'm like too stuck in like actual like high fantasy, so I'm like the Arcana library. I don't know, something having to do with it. So, what do I know about the Arcology?
It's fucking huge.
Is it somewhere that would be inaccessible to someone of my means and status?
You would. Like it would obviously be suspicious.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But I mean, so long as you're not actually doing anything, no one can stop you from shopping, window shopping, talking to people.
Okay.
But like, you guys don't look exactly like customers.
Yeah.
So there's a
We can
50-50
change that.
Like, you.
Yeah, we'll dress up.
That's
We'll
true.
take a bath.
If you got gussied up, you might be able to get by. But like,
I have the makeover spell.
Yeah, Havoc, do you want to go to the Arcology with me and maybe do a little legwork together there and see what we can find out there?
Yeah, I think that of all of us, we could probably clean up the nicest.
about to say,
Yeah, I'll take a little scrub-a-dub to my skin and I'll spruce up a little bit.
I mean, it's not necessary, but I mean, like, it would get people off your back, and it would
Yeah.
make it less likely for someone to hear you.
We don't
talk
want to
about
look
something weird.
suspicious.
Right. Like,
Yeah.
the issue is, like, if you were there wearing what you're wearing, there's, like, a 33% chance you're a tourist. There's a 33% chance you're just, like, the opposite of slumming it and trying to buy something that would normally be out of your price range, or a 33% chance you're a Shadowrunner or a terrorist.
Right. So we're suspicious, but the normal levels of suspicious in that area. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. It's like, I definitely will not look like I belong in that area, but I wanted to make sure it wasn't like I was like, oh, I'll just go to the Arcology area and like get fucking chewed out by security. But yeah, maybe, where's Painkiller in all of this? PK, where you at?
1 second. We're helping her.
I forgot to buy my contacts, so I'm quickly doing that.
Oh, that's no problem. Well, then why don't Havoc and I go to the Arcology? I just didn't want you to be left behind if that's what you wanted to do too, but...
No, you two take point on this one.
Okay, cool. While Farsard is doing his thing and Painkiller is doing his thing, like, we'll go to the Arcology.
Painkiller, you should not go to the Arcology.
I feel like I wouldn't fit in with that.
Oh yeah, as us humans, we can maybe slip in a little more, unfortunately.
Hey, the CEO of
Exactly.
Evo
Use your privilege for good reason.
Hey, the CEO of Evo is an orc. That being said, Painkiller, you might run into someone... You might run into a former customer of yours.
Ooh.
Rather not.
Yeah, we'll hit up the Arcology. I don't know anyone in that area. Boy, shall we take Bertha? Is everyone okay if we take Bertha?
Fine by me.
I'm gonna park Bertha at the Arcology and come out looking like
Yeah,
people
just
who live
slumming
here.
it. Yep.
God
We're gonna
damn.
come out in style. Listen, if you lean into it and you make it your own, people go like, oh, okay, they're like, maybe they're not that poor. Maybe they're like doing like a bohemian thing, like a chic underdressed thing. You know how the Richie Riches will do that, you know, and they're like, oh, I'm so rich that I just have to, like, I wear rags, and everybody's like, oh my god, they're fucking...
Yeah, like they're wearing sweatpants that cost $500.
Yeah, and everybody's like, oh, they're a fashion icon, and I'm like, I could do that. I could do that for 5 new yen.
Oh god. Sorry, I found an image of the Arcology during the fall.
Oh,
Oh, damn.
dang.
It was,
Yikes.
shit got bad.
Rough.
Anybody? Does anybody have like Seattle City knowledge or anything like that?
I've got
all kinds of
Halloweeners,
stuff.
dance clubs, and jazz dealers.
No.
I've got Sprawl Life.
Do you have anything on spirits?
Um,
I have street politics under my home ground advantage.
I got Matrix, but that's probably not it.
Nope, sorry.
Not
Then you guys don't really
really.
know anything about the Thawne
No.
incident. You just know that Renraku used to live here and they don't own it anymore.
Nope.
Holy.
Listen, it's above my pay grade.
It's true. Street
Yeah.
politics is more about like who knows who owes who money, that sort of thing.
Gotcha.
All right. Well, I'd like to hit myself and Chatterbox up with a charge of makeover each.
Woo,
Makeover.
makeover magic.
Makeover is a manipulation spell that I shall link in Gen Chat.
I was about to say,
Uh,
is it from one of your funky supplements?
It's from the Street Grimoire.
Makes sense.
Nice.
A spellcaster to grant a makeover to a voluntary subject that mystically alters cosmetics, hair color, style, and nails.
Oh my god, yes. Chatterbox just gives herself like those gross but like also really cool like 3-inch long like decked out nails in like neon gr- She's just got scrapey fingers right now. She's really into it.
Scrapey fingers.
Yeah, just like super long nails, unnecessarily long manicured nails.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm. She's always wanted them, but like she can't afford to go to the salon. It's so much maintenance.
Fair enough.
Plus, she has to punch people in the face, and it's hard to do that when you've got like crazy long nails. But if it's just a magic illusion, like she's gonna do that.
Oh no, it's permanent.
Oh,
Well,
mind then.
sort of. Like
Ish.
the dye will wash out. The nails can fall off.
gotcha. Well, maybe I won't do the long nails then, in case I have to punch people. Unless the nails can give me like, I don't know, cat fight damage or something.
No,
That'd be awesome.
Dang. Thought I'd try.
nope, they're not that firm.
I'll just go for the eyes, just thumb them in the eyes. Ah.
Super basic, force 1.
Sounds good.
So manipulation. 5.
Well, I mean, you might as well go force 4.
I could.
Well, force 1 means you can only get 1 success.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Shit, yeah, I'll do 4. Fuck it.
Take over magic.
Yep, that's too many dice. I'm getting the roller.
This is why I provided it.
2, 3,
Yep.
4, 5, 10, 14. Okay. 4 hits, 2 ones. For Chatter.
Chatter, you're hot now.
Yeah. What do you mean now?
You were always hot, sweetie.
Thank you, Havoc.
But now you look downright
Tell that to
presentable.
Painkiller. He doesn't believe me.
He's
He
lying.
just doesn't swing that way, sweetie.
Oh, he was really mean the other day. Havoc. He hurt my feelings.
We'll get him back.
But if you think I'm hot, then that's all that matters.
Yeah, no, I think you're super hot.
Oh my god, thank you, Dolly.
Now, get the little bit of charm chalk dust off your face there. There you go.
Oh
Now
yeah,
you're
sorry. Ah, there we go. Oh, thank you. Ooh.
Drain.
She like takes a little bit of the chalk that's on her finger and like licks it and rubs it on her teeth, and she's like, oh, it's delicious.
5 hits, 3 ones.
Oh.
Second casting on myself. Clean up my outfit a little bit. Five hits, 2 ones. I'm gonna make myself in a very clean-looking designer-ish outfit. Sans helmet. My hair is still purple because I like that color.
That's a nice outfit.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Love that.
Looking sharp.
I thought it would be nice and sleek, you know?
Chatterbox is still wearing her horrendously garish neon outfit. It's just a little less dirty now. There's like slightly less holes in her shirt. And the blood stains are gone.
I love Drake.
Maybe she's got like a fake monocle on to look really fancy.
Just gonna take
About to say,
stun.
Pidge, you might actually be buddies with the owner of the Jackal's Lantern.
I was just about to say that.
All right, we're all outfitted and ready to go into our slum car to air quotes slum it up.
Clamor into Bertha. Let's go, baby.
Punch in some GPS to the arcology.
If I recall correctly, the Club Penumbra is on the west side. And I think Pier 62 is on the east side of downtown. Shit gets wild at Pier 62. Oh god, Alabaster Maiden, the nightclub named for Gabriella D'Amato, a mage who petrified herself in a magical drain backfire. Her statue decorates the club.
Oh, damn.
Yikes.
Jesus.
That's cool.
But yeah, I should mention Painkiller. The Jackal's Lantern is both bar, nightclub, and fortress.
That feels like the kind of place that I would have connections to.
Sounds good. Like, it is kitted out with barbed wires, armed thugs, hype dance music, and all the cram you can chew on.
Honestly, perfect.
Strangely enough, like, it's an okay place to hang out. If you want to slum it in Redmond, one of the safest places you can be is the Jackal's Lantern. Like, I don't know. Halloweeners don't shit where they eat, you know what I mean? They're not going to shake you down just because you look like you got money and you're on their turf. There's a time and a place for that, you know?
Spend the money on their good products, right?
Exactly. Hey, kid. You want some cram?
Want to buy some death sticks?
I don't want to sell you death sticks. But, yeah, you happen to know the owner of the Jackal's Lantern. And you actually know him pretty well. Let me see. Let me do a little research real quick, because the thing is, the Jackal's Lantern is an actual space, so it might have a canonical owner. And if not, you know, that place goes through owners like the gang goes through leaders. Well, I found the New Jersey Jackals, and the owner is Brian Barrett. So that's who it is.
Brian Barrett.
Brian Barrett.
Brian Barrett.
And he is... Did I seriously just roll troll again? Give me a minute.
Listen, we know a lot of trolls.
Fuck, it's troll o'clock, baby!
Listen. We're from the more diverse parts of town.
Nope. 6 is a reroll. Like, technically, it's not evenly distributed. Alright, Brian Barrett is an elf.
Oh, nice.
And my god, is he a motherfucker of an elf.
MF an elf.
Like, he is probably one of the toughest elves you've ever seen in your entire life.
That's why we get along so well.
Right, and like an elf who serves wieners? Cats and dogs living together, mass hysteria. Anyway, off to the arcology.
Off to the arcology. This is an adventure.
What is this image you have posted?
Oh, outfit.
Oh,
Let's have studs.
goddamn.
Mhm.
Minus the helmet. but
Right. Very nice.
I might change the hair color,
Mhm.
actually.
So you guys park Bertha outside the arcology.
Yes.
Baby Jesus. Like, it is almost dawn, but, like, the arcology never sleeps.
Mm.
This place runs 24 hours. This place would run 26 hours a day if it could.
It probably does. It just breaks the time-space continuum with how crazy it is.
I mean, they're trying. That's
Bless.
definitely in the works.
So. Yeah. Okay, cool. We're at the arcology. I guess we'll just start trying to look around. I've got a pretty good score in navigation, so would that help me in just trying to find somewhere that sells or knows about BioWare?
It would.
Cool.
Like, if you guys don't want to spend your time fucking around in the arcology, which is probably a good idea.
Yeah, I'd like to do that then.
There's
Would that
way
be
too much to look at here.
This
Would
place
that be-
is so offensively shiny. Havoc, it almost makes you sick.
Does it
Oh,
really,
no.
though?
Sorry, mate.
Like from shaman sensibilities?
It's
or
from your shaman sensibilities.
Damn, because I love bright colors.
Very chrome? What would it be to roll for that? Just my navigation or a navigation?
Intuition and navigation.
Cool, thank you. 1 and 3. Ooh!
Ooh.
3 hits, 1-1. Or 4 hits, 1.
Oh, damn, nice.
Yeah. There was a hidden 5 in there.
Criminy. Yeah, you find an
Ooh, that
Evo,
hair, though.
an Evo Corp branch office, which is definitely where you can buy some BioWare.
Cool. What do you think, Havoc? Should we just dive right in?
What's our plan once we get in there? They're probably not gonna.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think of. Is what's our angle here? Because we don't. I mean, you look a little nicer, but you don't look like maybe BioWare's at the top of you, like something that you can just buy all willy nilly. So what's our
BioWare is often twice as expensive as regular stuff.
right?
Do people usually make these appointments themselves, or do they sometimes send liaisons
That's a good
to go check out the stock?
They actually often send the person themselves because it has to be tailored to your specific.
Yeah, it has to be
genetics.
custom fitted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Thought though.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's no crime to window shop. We might as well.
We can peruse. I'm just trying to think ahead of time of what
If people come up and ask, like, "Hey, how can we help you?"
Yeah, I can't just be like, "Oh, you know me with my tons and tons and tons of money, just buying BioWare that I don't need because I got all my limbs." But
Well, I mean, you could try saying that. I'm sure it's worked for someone.
I mean, I can definitely get away with a lot.
That might be pushing it.
Yeah, let's step in and start window shopping. Establish ourselves in the area, in the space.
We're trying to look casual.
Yeah. We're just gonna start
Um,
coming in and looking around.
Popular Shadowrunner BioWare purchases include an adrenaline pump, bone density augmentation, cat's eyes, enhanced articulation, muscle augmentation, muscle toner, ortho skin, pathogenic defenses, platelet factories, a skin pocket, the suprathyroid gland, symbiote.
That's kind of cool.
Synthocardium, tailored pheromones, toxin extractor, and a tracheal filter.
Damn.
And cultured BioWare includes cerebral boosters, damage compensators, mnemonic enhancers, pain editors, reflex recorders, sleep regulators, and synaptic boosters.
The symbiotes, they actually catch my eye. What do they do?
A symbiote is a tailored microorganism in your blood that greatly enhances your healing. So it gives you a bonus on healing tests. However, the symbiotes have an unusual dietary requirements that must be met to keep them alive. So you need to pay rating times 200 new yen per month for special symbiote food. Although if you have a high lifestyle, it's already covered.
Damn. Chatterbox is like looking at the like articulation modulator you mentioned.
The articulation modulator,
or whatever you'd call it. I remember it had the word articulation in it, and she was like, "Ooh, what's that?"
Very shine.
Yeah, she likes anything that has to do with articulation.
Let me see. Enhanced articulation. A number of procedures like joint surface coating, relubrication, and tendon ligament augmentation lead to more fluid muscle and joint action. Enhanced articulation provides you with a +1 dice pool modifier to your escape artist skill and a +1 to your physical limit.
That's pretty good. I think she thought it was articulation, like verbal articulation. So she was like, "Ooh la la." But
sadly, no.
That's okay.
At that point, you would want a cerebral booster or a mnemonic enhancer.
That makes sense.
This highly concentrated growth of gray matter cells get attached to your brain's memory centers, improving both short and long-term memory, which allows you to add the enhancer's rating as a dice pool bonus to your knowledge, language, and memory rolls.
Nice.
So in the descriptions of these very varied products, do they mention or boast any compatibility with awakened folks?
The compatibility is that the essence loss is often cut in half.
Mm-hmm.
And you can purchase BioWare equivalents of obvious cyberware for half of the essence cost, but twice the regular cost. So
which company that we're looking at tends to have the best essence loss?
EvoCorp.
EvoCorp.
And I mean, if you're willing to dish out the new yen, you can get Delta level BioWare, which let me see if I can find that. Right, DeltaWare subtracts the essence cost by half, but increases the cost by 2.5. So you'll be multiplying. So like, if you wanted a DeltaWare arm, it would cost 0.25 essence. And it would cost 85,000 new yen.
Yikes.
And have an availability of 12.
Holy.
So DeltaWare does like big limbs and large transplants.
DeltaWare is just the advanced power of the cyberware.
Oh, so it's like a class of
Yes.
object, not a company. Okay.
EvoCorp is the company, and EvoCorp definitely has. You won't be able to buy any used BioWare here.
Yeah.
But like, for
goodness,
instance,
no.
if you wanted a bone density upgrade, which would allow your unarmed attacks to deal physical damage, it would cost. Yeah. So like, if you wanted a DeltaWare bone density upgrade of rating 4, it would cost 0.6 essence, and it would cost
a metric fuck ton of new yen.
Yeah.
not a metric fuck ton.
Chatterbox has no money, but she's staring at the bone density thing like, oh.
It would actually only cost 50,000 for rating 4 bone density.
You know, honestly, that's reasonable.
Yeah, and that's DeltaWare. It would cost 20,000 otherwise.
Damn.
But of course, that would also cost 1.2 essence. Like, that's the thing. Essence is a dangerous thing. For certain people, it doesn't matter, and for other people, it matters a lot. Mostly spellcasters.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, but I mean, you could potentially buy like pathogenic defense, for instance, and just give you an awesome toxin resistance. And I mean, you can always raise your magic via karma later. Not in this game, but like in the world
a different
that you
game.
exist in. You could get that 6th magic point back. You just have to
work for it.
You would have to. There's a special word when you join a lodge. Fuck.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that thing, the word. Yeah.
There's a special word for
There's
it.
a special word for it, and it costs extra everything.
Fancy magic training.
Fancy magic shit.
Now, I've got a question.
Shoot.
I am like moving down the line, looking at like bigger and bigger upgrades. Did they do like full body stuff? Like Ghost in the Shell level new body shit?
No, that
Okay.
actually that sort of technology is strictly speaking very illegal. Like shit, cloning technology is very illegal. But I mean, as you heard before, the Azzies down in South America are working on it to overcome blood magic restrictions. So I mean, like, what's going on in here doesn't technically need to be legal, but you're not going to be able to like buy it out of a store.
No.
But yeah, Ghost in
It
the
is getting me
Shell-
thinking.
Ghost in the Shell,
I think-
Kaiba shit. If it exists in the sixth world, no one has openly claimed it.
Yeah, they're not selling it openly.
Right.
I'm
Walking in here, the gears are turning.
Yeah, Chatterbox is ready to approach one of the sales clerks and or whoever is the attendant there, and start picking their brain, and spins like a lie about how Havoc is like actually a pretty esteemed magic user and is looking into combining force, like make up this big story about like, oh, he's actually like a teaming up with a tech researcher to like work on like magic and fusion of tech and magic, and like we're just looking around, we're wondering if you guys know anything or have anything that can enhance or boost a magic user's abilities through this BioWare tech.
So here's a fun fact. The most expensive upgrade you can buy is DeltaWare Synaptic Boosters, which would cost 0.75 essence and cost 712,500 new yen.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I just felt I got punched in the wallet just then.
We're talking spending over 500,000 new yen.
You're like 7 essence, and I'm like, I have 6 whole essence, so
Sorry,
I don't know.
0.75. Because the alternative is buying wired reflexes, which is, hey, some really keen shit, but rating 3 wired reflexes only costs 217,000 new yen and 5 essence.
Oh yeah, is that all it costs? Oh, is that all?
That's it. Just 5
That's
essence.
Nice.
No big deal.
Just your whole essence pool, you poor
Just my
bastard.
existence. It's fine.
I mean, you could Deltaware that shit, and it would only cost 2.5 essence, and then crap. God damn it! How does the calculator work?
Well, the good news is Chatterbox isn't actually buying anything, but she's gonna pretend that she's
Right.
is very much
that
they are esteemed colleagues looking into some research and blah 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 blah. We're very important. We're
roll
just a
that
technical.
beautiful charisma and etiquette roll.
I would love to. If I can get all my dice. Oh my god, I have so many dice. Nice. One, two, three, 4. 5 successes, 1.
God damn. You
Yeah, I've got a lot of just charm and con and etiquette boosts.
Nice.
Your girl's the face for sure.
You charm the shit out of this elven sales girl, and she just starts talking, and you get the distinct impression like she's not supposed to be talking about this.
Yes.
Like, she...
Spill the tea, sis. Spill the tea.
Spill it!
Spill it.
Confess!
You know, you're not talking to some commoner like you always do, darling. You can talk to me.
Oh, sorry, I was looking at the difference between bone lacing and bone, like the other thing, thickening.
Yeah.
Bone lacing gives you a body boost and armor and increases your unarmed damage.
Oh.
Wow.
That explains why it's so expensive.
I need to get rich enough to get that.
Yeah, it also costs, like, for titanium bone lacing, it costs 1.5 essence. But goddamn, is it worth it?
I'll take that.
Give me that shit.
Yeah. Someday, when I'm
Right.
rich.
A small price to pay for becoming a little bulletproof. Not totally bulletproof, just
Nope.
a little.
Yep. Well, I've already got
One
toughness
poco.
too, so you know. Plus that helps.
So yeah, she actually like comes pretty clean, just like, well, unfortunately, Evo Corp has been working for a very long time on such a thing, understanding how it would boost awakened synergy. Like, she starts throwing out some buzzwords. But
Smile and nod, baby.
smile and
The
nod.
juxtaposition of blah 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 blah. Yeah, got it.
Yeah. Yeah, the long and short of what she says is no. She does, however, say, but perhaps some cerebral boosters would help you with some magical formulae.
Well, we've been looking into that, but you know, we're still weighing our options, you know, and price analyzing and you know, looking at the benefits and pros and cons of each company and each different model. But we are definitely thinking about that.
Chatterbox, can I get a judge intentions roll?
Sure.
Also, sorry, so when the big hurricane was coming towards the United States, Donald Trump suggested we fire a nuclear weapon at it. And when he brought that up to his defense advisors, they said, "We're looking into that, sir." And I feel like the entire White House is built out of people just saying, "We're looking into it. We're looking into it. Yep, well, we're looking into it," and nothing happens.
I got 3 hits and 2 ones.
Nice work. She says magical formulae because she read it in a magazine once.
Amazing.
Like,
Same.
she has no idea how the fuck magic works.
Cool.
That being said, now that she's talking about it,
Yeah.
yes. So, Havoc, you understand what she's talking about, and you understand why it doesn't work. What you're looking for are foci. Enchanting, metamagic, power, chi, spell, spirit, and weapon foci. Focuses, basically.
They help to anchor spells and make
and
the casting
simulate
of them
their
possible.
effects. Right.
Yeah.
Like, you can get a spell focus, and instead of casting it yourself, you can cast it through the focus, which means you don't have to take the drain. The focus does. And the focus doesn't take drain because it's a wand or a staff or whatever.
Right. I'm assuming it's something that could be purchased then.
Yes.
And that maybe would the arcology be a place?
No.
No.
Tyr Tangier has a monopoly in the area of foci. You could buy something like that from a talismonger. That being said, I mean, Havoc, you know that Gloria's foci are not very powerful. She's not a very powerful mage. She can only create force maximum 4 foci.
We love her, though.
That being said, those are often custom order and cost tens of thousands of new yen. But the secret to foci is the mineral orichalcum, which is very rare on Earth. Like, often the amount of foci that goes, the amount of orichalcum that goes into a foci is measured by the thimbleful. You know, like, you don't need a lot to do a lot.
It's a hardy mineral, then.
Oh yeah.
Does it have a particular appearance?
Let me see if I can find some Shadowrun orichalcum. because this shit's fucking expensive. An orange golden arcane alloy, which can only be manufactured with the means of alchemy. The very existence of orichalcum is a metallurgical nightmare, as it cannot exist without the presence of magic. It is believed by some magical authorities in studying ancient legends that the inhabitants of Atlantis originally discovered orichalcum.
Ooh,
It's
cool.
very valuable. A single gram was once worth 88,000 new yen, but the value has dropped to only 50,000
Oh, only.
for a gram.
A question.
Yo,
The fridge.
yes.
Did it have any bits of it that looked like it was made out of orichalcum?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
And orichalcum is a very obvious mineral, and orichalcum dust is often silver. Neither of those such things were there.
Okay. That's important, I feel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Orichalcum is needed in particular for the production of many magical foci and telesma, as well as the creation of lodges and other rituals.
So if it's a metallic substance, could it be grafted like those titanium bone weave things?
If you want to explode and die, yes.
I mean, I don't.
Juice that
not
makes you
want
explode.
Just thinking out loud, considering that you were the voice in my head.
Makes sense. You're thinking, oh man, could I have my bones laced in orichalcum? And you're like, no, that would be very unstable and it would probably fucking melt me.
It would absolutely melt me.
Yeah.
It was a hot thought, though.
It would reduce your body to alchemical slag.
Yes.
So if you ever wanted to be a sludge monster,
Yeah,
that's how you do
that.
it.
Just
What is
fucking-
it that
Havoc,
that
if you ever
Dr.
melt,
Zed
we'll
says,
scoop you
you
up
can't
into
get
like a
slag
slurpee
powers from swallowing this stuff?
You can't get slag powers from swallowing orichalcum. Thank you.
We can try.
Yeah, just
Havoc,
put
if
me
you
in a
ever
little
get-
fishbowl.
Yeah, if you get melted, we'll pick you up in like a Slurpee cup and we'll carry you around with us.
Bury me at a 7-Eleven.
Yeah,
Oh my God, that's a
orichalcum
beautiful
is
song.
referred to as reagent, roughly.
Okay.
So you can, yeah.
Okay. But there isn't anywhere else in the area of arcology where we could learn about foci or talismans or...
Nope. If you want to learn
Okay.
more about that sort of thing, you're going to have to go to Ambassador Island, which is the halfway point between here and Tir Tangier, where the Amber
So we
Indians and the Elves reign.
Yeah, so we should maybe head back to the hideout for now. Havoc, if that sounds good. And regroup.
Oh, certainly. I would love to return to the estate.
Yeah, let's get back to the estate, yes. And get back and whip our butlers as we do, yes.
Oh, you're always such a delight to bring out. Have a wonderful day.
She leaves the store doing an awful rich person cackle.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Now,
we'll probably head back to the hideout with the little extra bit that we know-ish, or that we've at least eliminated. I don't know.
In the car as we're driving, I'll fill you in on my thought process about orichalcum and how the lack of that on the fridge that we could see or sense leads me to believe that, yeah, this is probably a piece of, like, technology.
Yeah.
Instead of a magical focus. Like, at first I thought that maybe if the entire fridge was made out of that stuff, first of all, it would be insane. And
Yeah,
worth
that'd be
literally
a pricey piece of something.
billions of new yen worth of orichalcum.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like it's more and more it's looking like magic, but sounding less like magic, if that makes sense.
No, it's definitely has the appearance of magic. And like Gloria was talking about the effects being inspired by magical effects. And the more that I think about it, the more that makes sense. And it just makes me want to, test out some things, but at the same time, I don't want to see it again.
Yeah, it got me a little queasy there for a minute. Yeah, I get that. It wasn't my favorite feeling, and I also did not like when it got in my head and was like, kill your friends, and I was like, hey buddy, back the
Maybe-
fuck off.
Yeah, maybe fuck off a little bit, huh?
And maybe get out of my business. I don't know you. Get out of my head.
Now the dangerous thing you have to worry about when you're dealing with foci, is that
Yeah.
you can become addicted to foci if they are much more powerful than you. And if they're much more powerful than you, you don't exist anymore. The foci's in control.
Oh, fun.
But that's we're dealing with devastatingly powerful foci.
Right.
Like, we're talking Force 12 foci.
That is exactly the number I was going for. For a foci to have that much powerful personality, it has to be twice your magic rating. But you can only have as much. Well, you should only have as much foci as your magic rating. Anything more than that, and you become addicted to your foci. Just like, no, I must have all my talismans. Like One Ring style. Like, nope, I gotta have my precious, and even more so, no, it's not me who's doing the thinking. It's the foci that do the thinking.
Oh my god.
But we'll do
I've
more.
been saving up for one.
We'll do more research into magic next time as we continue with our legwork. Fantastic legwork. Everyone gets 2 karma.
Yay!
To karma.
Thanks, GM.
Thank you,
Thank
Mr. GM,
you.
sir.